Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, hello chat. Hope y'all are well. Before we hop into game, I actually want to go to full cam real quickly. Hello, hello, hello. Reason why we're in full cam, I'll get opening a Palkia pack. Nice, is because I actually have face. Oh my gosh, face. Hi. Uh, I actually have one of the first cards that came. Real card, chat, real card, right? So this one is the Zero Aura full art, and it's basically like near mint. There's the tiniest of like white marking at the top of the card that you can only see in like certain like angles of light because it's a hollow. But like everything else with it, it's so nice. But this is the card. Like if it wants to go, there you go. That's better. Like it's so nice. It's a full hollow Zero Aura, and the art style, like the body position for it. All right, by it's also thank you for the 10 months with tier 2. I appreciate it. But yeah, super happy with this one. That means now that this one came in, more cards are gonna like show up, and I'm super excited for that. The most forgotten mythical, yeah, but it's one of the coolest mythicals. It is one of the coolest mythical cards. So I have more cards hopefully coming in the next few days. You already saw the Lucario one, and actually I'm gonna pull up the Zero Aura one just because you can actually see the full art in detail, real quickly, right? Just so we see it. Zero Aura. There we go. Okay. Let me hop out of Minecraft real quick. Take this, pull this up, make it all nice and big. This is from TCG Player. It is what the card looks like. Let me go back to gameplay and then do that. Yeah, this is what the card looks like. Like full art, full everything. It's so like the neon like cyberpunk techno like wave style. It's such a cool card. It has aura. It has so much aura. And it's really cool. Really sick. It also gives me like Into the Spider-Verse vibes with like the black, like not black, but like the darker like neon pop colors in the background. Zero aura, I like that. Clever nerdy. But yeah, so super happy how this card is. And like I said, it has like the tiniest scratches. Hold on, let me see if I can actually show y'all. Back to full cam. So if we at the very you might not be able to see it, but like at the very top, like right around here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. There's like the faintest of like you can't see it here, right? Like even on this with the camera, it's so faint. You can only catch it briefly in like certain angles of light. Isn't up? Was it meant to be? Yeah, just some error issues in the VOD. So I just decided to unlist to make it easier. So grade 7 right now, like probably a great, like honestly, even with that tiniest of sliver, it still could possibly be like a grade 10, a PSA 10, because like everything else is good with it. There's no other markings on the card. The centering on the lines are like super good on both sides. Like it's not heavy left or right or top or bottom. So like this could still be like a 9 or a 10 possibly, which if I ever get it graded, awesome. But at the same time, I just might not get it graded, you know? I just have them because I wanted the card, right? So, because PSA 10 is basically like mint, like almost perfect, but there's always going to be some small tiny errors to a card, right? So if they're like very big, it can reduce it. But like again, if that's just a 9 or a 10, I'm fine with that, right? Like the goal is of course when buying trying to get like as best of a pristine card as you can. But like the goal isn't just to always get PSA 10s. It's just to have a good quality card. If it gets a 10, awesome. If it doesn't, perfectly fine. But yeah, besides that, I now have something else to show y'all. So this Sunday, 2 p.m. EST. You ready for chat? I am in Block Wars. I'm in a special Block Wars event for Lagundo's Subathon, and this is my team. We got me, April, P-Porp, Bumpy Jake, Scuff Sushi. Can I just say, our team is, compared to every other team, is probably one of the weaker teams. Because there's like zero balancing with these teams. It's 100% vibes, 0% team balancing. They got you, what do you mean? I've never played Block Wars. I've never played Block Wars. So I've been VOD watching, reviewing the games, and practicing off stream. So I at least can IGL. And make sure that my team isn't going to fully crash and burn. You just gotta carry April. No, I have to carry April, P-Porp, Sushi, and possibly Bumpy Jake. Yes, as well. Yes, I am getting coached by Shirley. Shirley's gonna help me go over some stuff. Because I asked them and I was like, please, 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 I need help. I need help. Also, Shirley, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate it. But yeah, so we got those two things. This is happening on Sunday, and we get more Pokemon cards coming in a few days. You might actually get to show more Pokemon cards on Sunday when they get here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I just want to do well. That's how I always am. Even if this game, like this event, is designed to be chaotic and fun, I still want to do well. Right? Like that's packs during break. I'm not paying that much money for packs. Nerdy. Prismatic Evolution, way too expensive. Way too expensive. But yes, so with that being said though, I hope you all arrive. I also retweeted, quote retweeted it, saying my first Block Wars is about to be the most chaotic Block Wars. Because it is, because the teams and everything that's going to be happening, if it's possible, it's going to be so wild and so crazy. Call off April early tomorrow to go through everything since they work probably around that time we're doing the code session. That is fair. That is fair. I did message others to see if they wanted. I haven't gotten a response yet, but we will see if anyone else wants the coaching. Cool. All right, chat. We got Minecraft. We got to be a ghost. Apparently, a lot happened. A lot happened while I was gone. Or like I missed like different events that happened on the server with that like day in between. So we will see. We will see. But yeah, no, I'm super happy about the card. Like, I'm so happy how it looks.
How are we feeling, chat?
Surely the server's still intact while I was gone. Nothing ever happens wrong on the server when someone goes away. Yeah, so a lot has happened. Stuff has been being built. Who's all on? I got May, Cherry, Gravel, and Luann. Okay. Alright, first off, let's see if I can find gravel. The wrong Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's because I have abolished regret. I don't have uh oh, that's so funny. Legs only did abolish dot blue sky instead of abolish regret dot blue sky. Because, you know, I just can't only have the word abolish in a name because then it just means I'm trying to abolish something. Which you're trying to abolish regret, we're not trying to abolish blue sky. At least the farms got bigger. I mean, it's more stuff to cook for people. So let's go see if we can find gravel. Michaela. Definitely Michaela. Out of order, go through without paying. Okay. Well, I don't have to pay anyways. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, it says do not enter, so I'm not trying to pass the line that says do not enter.
Not a law, just a preference.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Knock knock. Hello.
Hey.
Why? Hi. Why is everything like boarded up?
It's a really long story.
I mean, I got time. I'm a ghost. If you don't mind. Or if you want to give like the rundown, you can. Why are you yellow? Oh, is that part of the story? Yeah, I'm guessing that's part of the story.
Upstairs.
All right.
I'm trying to stay calm. I've been working on that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So what's up? How you been?
So yesterday, Amesy was here.
Oh, MC joined the server. Nice.
Amesy is now dead.
Oh, well, that happened fast.
Because so they called me over to Michaela's house.
That's the tower in the sky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And when I get there, they're stood in the house in front of a pressure plate with TNT around it.
Why would they do that?
I still don't really understand why.
Okay.
But I reacted quickly and I shoved them. I punched them to push them away from the pressure plate.
Mm-hmm.
But they stepped on it anyways,
Mm.
and they blew up.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess because I punched them,
You were the last person that does an actual form of damage to them besides themselves, so it
so
registered
it's
you
my
as
fault.
yeah. Got it. Okay. Well,
And now everybody's calling me a killer, and there's people coming outside my house and screaming that I'm a murderer.
I
And
see.
while I'm sitting here trying to process why am I responsible for that if it was them that did it?
Yeah. Because they were the ones that stepped on the pressure plate in the first place. So why would you be accountable for someone's own actions when, in reality, you technically wanted to try to save them?
I was trying to do the right thing, and instead I ended
Yeah,
up being a murderer.
I wouldn't call yourself a murderer.
I mean, what else am I?
Someone that was trying to do something right. You can't. You
Everyone's been
can't.
telling me the emblems don't lie. They don't lie.
I mean, technically, the emblems do kind of lie to some sense. Depends on how it happened, right? Because like for you, for example, right, you punched Amesy off, trying away from the TNT, but even then, the TNT still blew up, so they took the form of damage and died. Vice versa, right? I had a sign that said, "Kill me for content," and then Apo did the work because I told Apo to do so. Is it technically is in that regards, both were not forms of intent of murder, but the result at the end was someone that did die, right?
Well, I think the difference here between me and Oppo is Oppo put himself in that situation, is where I
Well, yeah,
did
and
it.
like I put in Apo in the situation for it to happen, right? And
I
Amesy
mean,
put
it was very easy to just walk by that box.
well, yeah, of course, but I changed the sign twice. So eventually someone would have to think if I change the sign 10 times, eventually someone would have to do the same thing, right? And like in the same
I don't know.
regards,
I still think that, I don't know. Oppo clearly still stopped and actually did it.
well, yeah, but what I'm trying to
Like
get
there was
to,
I had no way out of that.
well, no, what I'm trying to get to though is, right, like both in the sense is that if I never placed the sign down that said "kill me for content" in the first place, and if Amesy never stepped on the pressure plate, right? Because we were the ones that first uh incentivized or did the action to cause the outcome, right? Then you wouldn't have punched Amesy off the pressure plate to try to get them away from the TNT. Appa would have never killed me if I never placed down the sign. You see where I'm getting at? So I don't think you're a killer. I don't think you're a murderer. I think you tried saving someone that just ended up with blood on your hands, unironically. Like you can't always
I don't.
save everyone, unfortunately.
It could have been anyone.
Yeah, I could have.
I guess I'm struggling to understand why the blood is on my hands.
Things happen. People
Like I know
that
it is. I know it is, but I'm not. It's
it's not
mind-boggling.
well, yeah. It's people assume, people guess, people try to um do whatever makes the most sense to them, and they just jump to conclusions, right? Even if you know what happened and you try to explain it, some people's minds are just made up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But ultimately, right?
I've just been sitting in here because there's people that have been coming outside the house and screaming that I'm a murderer and all that stuff. Just
But you're not.
Terry got me out of the house earlier.
That's good. Yeah, but you're not though. Right?
I don't know. I just keep seeing it in my mind.
You're gonna when this happened, when I'm guessing when the last time
Yesterday.
I went to sleep. Yeah, so basically yeah, I wasn't. So it's still fresh. It's still like vivid and painted in your head. It's gonna cause a lot of turmoil and problems that you're not gonna want. You're not going to enjoy, of course. But the thing that you shouldn't do is let it control your entire life. Because one mistake does not determine an entire person's life. One action does not determine someone's entire life, good or bad.
I've decided I'm just gonna be a bystander next time.
I mean, you could do that if that's what you choose to, yeah. But if
Can't
there's
happen
ever,
again if I just watch it happen.
yeah, no, I get that. But if there's ever a point where you feel like you need to do save someone and you have the ability to, and it's not going to be death on you, and you feel like you have the courage to do so, right? I feel like you should still try, right?
I've been trying this whole time to just keep people alive and make sure that people live.
Exactly.
And you know what? I don't think anyone really appreciates it. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm gonna stop caring. And next time somebody finds himself in a pickle where their life is in danger, it's not gonna be me saving them. I don't care if I'm the only one around. I'll watch them. I'll watch them die slowly. And then maybe they'll regret how they treated me.
I mean, I don't think that's the right way to look at it, but if that's what you want to do, I can't stop you. I'm just a ghost.
I would
I'm just
rather
here.
listen to their screams and watch them slowly go out and become a ghost and become transparent
Right.
and get another death blamed on me.
But it wouldn't be blamed on you, though, unless you actually did the final action to kill them.
Can't do the final action if I just watch.
You're not wrong. You got me there.
I'm gonna be a bystander. Everybody wanted a bystander. They wanted me to stop getting so emotional and caring so much. I'm gonna stop caring, Abolish.
So does that mean you don't care about the shrine anymore?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't care if people die. I don't care if they stay dead.
Cool. You know, so I'm actually standing on your couch, my bad. Honestly, again, Gravel, like it's your life. Everyone has one life to live. You know that. I feel like you are one of the few on the server that like really understood the value of a life and like tried to make sure you did as much as you can, as well as trying to protect others because, like you said, you cared too much.
Not anymore.
No, but like you still understand the value to a point, and I think when people start dying more and more, if people need help and they're realizing they can't get help and such, it might just be to a point where everyone is a ghost, or majority of people are ghosts, and they realize that. And who knows, if there ever is another revival event and the ghosts get thrown in there, maybe people might realize the actual value of what they had. Like you did before. I don't know.
There'd be something so comedic about that.
I know. It'd be ironic, but sometimes people deserve a second chance at times. Even when they go through the most traumatic experiences. Because it makes them realize what the value is. That's good though.
Part of me just wonders if it's even worth it to preserve life here.
I mean,
If
it's good.
everybody's just gonna what? Torment each other? What are we living here for? Like what are we doing? We're just sitting here and letting everybody tear each other apart.
I don't think everyone's tearing each other apart. I do think moments happen. I do think people are quick to judge, quick to assume. And it causes issues. It causes problems that end up like this. Where people are paranoid, people are scared, and people worry. But there still came good out of this. Out of all this
Do you
being
think it
here.
gets better?
I think it can get better. It's life. Life has its ups and downs, Gravel. It's like a big roller coaster. There it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up, and then it throws a whole entire loop-de-loop at you, and you feel nauseous, and you want to just get off the ride because it's too much and you can't bear it. But then it slowly gets back to normal to the parts and paces that you enjoy, right?
I think my roller coaster's just been going down for so long that I don't remember what normal looks like.
Technically, normal's up to you. Because your normal might be different from my normal. My normal is different from your normal. Remember a few days ago how it was like, oh, we need to destroy the shrine? And you were like, but the shrine protects people. Because that was two different normals. It can bring people back. And now one event has made you realize it's fine. People don't need the shrine. If they die, they die. And that's your normal now. Things happen. People change. Events make us look at things differently.
I just don't know how much longer I can keep doing it. How much longer do I just have to keep, like, sitting here and, like, dealing with it all and, like, hiding away and arguing with people before I just give up?
Well, why are you hiding? Anyways.
They all hate me.
Do you think they hate you?
I mean, why wouldn't they? I'm a killer.
Well, Appo's killed me and people hasn't really hated Appo. My one piece of advice out of all of this, besides everything else, is people don't really know who you are, Gravel. In the sense that no one knows your entire life story. No one knows all the good that you've done, all the bad, but as soon as...
I don't even know who I am.
That's fine. No one fully does. Everyone figures stuff out. That's what I'm trying to get to.
I don't know. What am I doing here? Like, if somebody asked me right now to name 10 things about myself, I don't think I could. I have no idea who I am. The only thing I know about myself is that I guess now I'm a killer.
Are you, though?
Everyone else seems to think so.
That's just what everyone else thinks. But do you think that, Gravel? Don't tune every single voice that said that you were a murderer, that it was you that caused the issue, is that you that caused the death to AMC. Before any of that happened, would you call yourself a killer before that moment?
No.
Then why she let them say that now to you?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't put labels on myself, and I can't... I am what people think of me. And I guess that's just how I have always been.
That's fine. It is not great. It's not the best to have your attachment to who you are peer through those eyes of those who just observe you. Because one person can look at you differently than someone else. And does that mean if one person says that you're good, and one person says that you're bad... Hello?
There you are.
All I basically said was... those who look at you, right? If one person says you're good, one person says you're bad. If it's 50-50, who decides then at that point? Right?
Whoever I care about the most.
Okay. Do you care about yourself the most?
No.
You know what? Fair enough, honestly.
What do we think this is, Abolish?
I don't know.
You think I have self-worth?
I mean, you should have self-worth, yeah.
Everything that I think about myself is based on what others think of me.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am without the opinions of other people. They're everything.
the opinions of other people are important, right? You shouldn't just be someone who is so self-centered and self-exceeded to where they just because someone says something, you automatically tune it out, right? You don't want to go full extreme and block everybody out. But there's also the opposite, where if every single thing that you only determine your self-worth is by other people's actions and what they say to you and what they call you by and everything else, it puts you to a point where then you can't determine and judge things for yourself, right? For example, your builds, right? All your builds. This house, the community center, the shopping district, all of those, right? Did someone tell you to build those?
What?
Did someone tell you to build all this?
No, I built them because I wanted people to like me.
But has anyone said anything bad about them?
No.
Has
I just keep building because it makes people like me. Makes people want to hang out with me. I build a shopping center because if everybody can have a little store in a shopping center that I built, then they'll like me, right?
I mean, that's the way to look at it, yeah.
And I build a community house that everybody can use, and then they like me.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
If I build a nice little town where people can build houses, then they'll like me. And then I can like myself.
I can understand where you're coming from with that. But I think there's also a moment of just doing something that you want to do. Doing something that is entirely just for you and not anyone else. It can be something super small. It can be something massive and grand.
That's why I built this house.
Yeah. Because it's for you.
And you know what, Abolish? You know what? That's the first thing they tried to take from me.
What's the house?
The house. The first thing they tried to take from me was the one thing that I did for me.
Who tried to take it from you?
Everybody who was picketing outside my house.
Which was...
I was stood on top of a cobblestone pillar, about to jump because I had nothing left.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
They tried to take my house.
Who is picketing in front of your house?
AMZ, Sty Static, Cosmic Grog, Michaela. I think Linku was there. Maybe Cherry Fire was there.
Got it. So, for one, the person that became a ghost because they're the one that stepped on the pressure plate, I think we can take them out of the equation.
Yeah. They told everybody that I killed them. And then they told everybody that they lied. But the damage was already done.
It was already done. Exactly. That's why you don't like it. But if AMZ said right after that they lied about all of it and that you weren't the killer, shouldn't that make you realize that you're not?
Yeah, but nobody believed it.
I believe it. I don't think you're a killer.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out who I am.
We all are, Gravel. I know it's really hard. We all are. How do you think I feel being a ghost? Trying to figure out how being a ghost works. Was a human, became a ghost.
Yeah.
No. I do think though, staying inside, locking yourself up, building these protective barriers and walls around you 24/7 isn't always the best. It's not.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Because you are so tied to people's opinions, right? And what people think about you.
I just don't want to hate myself.
I don't think you should. there's a quote that I know of, and it goes, I don't know the exact wording of it, but it goes about saying, believe in me that believes in you. And in that regards, basically, it means that if you don't believe in yourself, Gravel, if you have to rely so much on everyone else, and you feel like that is your form of self-worth, then take every single voice and have my voice in there as well. That says that I believe in you. Believe in me that believes in you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to try to turn out all the negativity in the world. But small steps, baby steps. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
I feel like it's a good start. And I feel like over time, it might get a little bit easier. There will be difficulties, but that's just life. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just there's a lot of unlearning that has to happen with me, I think.
And that's okay. Things take time. Things go through motions. Events that we've had when we were all throughout our ages, even when we are the most recent ones, take time to readjust and change and become someone new. Because I don't think in one single day you're now this bloodthirsty killer. Because if you really were, you would have killed every single person that was picketing and yelling at you.
Polish, the thing is, if that's what everybody expected of me and that's what everybody wanted from me, that's what I would do.
No, exactly, but you didn't.
If everybody wanted me to be a killer, I'd be a killer. If that's what would get people to care,
I think they would
and
like
see
you.
me.
I think they would like you less if you started doing that. They would treat you
But
more
that's
as
what
an
I'm saying.
enemy.
I know that, but what I'm saying is that I think if being a killer is what got people to like me, I think that I would be a killer.
I don't think people would like you though.
No, I don't think so either, and that's why I'm not. But it's the fact that
It's the fact that you would do it if someone.
I would do it if it meant that people would care.
Sometimes you just gotta say no, and that's hard. There's a lot of things that are hard. A lot of hard
The thing is,
topics
I
to go
wouldn't
through.
want to say no because I want people to care so bad that I do the craziest things just so that they see me.
No, I get that. But you're already being seen right now, Gravel. You're not doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Like literally.
And I guess that's why I want to just stay in the house. Can't do anything crazy if I'm locked up in here, right?
Not always. I mean, you can do some pretty crazy things if you're locked up in a house for too long. I mean, to be fair, I was locked in a white room for 24 hours and I was starting to lose it. But no, like I came over here because I pressed tab, saw who was on. I'm like, oh, everyone's on. Walked around, saw that assumed that you were at your home, so I came by to see how you were doing. Didn't know any of this happened, but I just came to check up to see how you were. Because that was just the Gravel that I knew before this whole incident happened. Didn't know any of this happened, and I just treated you as how I would anybody else. Because I do see you, Gravel, for who you are as just you, not as a killer, not for any other purpose, just for you being you.
Okay.
Okay?
Maybe we could take a walk and go
Yeah.
say hi to everybody.
Yeah, we can go say hi to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go do that. I do like how you done with the place, though. little bit of the
Thank you.
interior from
Yeah,
last time I was
being
here.
stuck in here, Let me turn the TV off.
Fully breaks TV.
I had to turn it off.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, good. Good fresh air. Good to get out of the house and see what's up. So who do you want to go see first? Or who we
I don't
can
know.
try to
I'll let
find?
you lead the way. I saw
Alright.
Cherry earlier.
Well, let's go say hi to Cherry again.
Okay.
Since you've already talked to Cherry and hung out with them, I feel like that'd be easier for you.
Yeah.
See, nothing bad out here. No issues.
And you like the farm that I made?
Oh yeah, this is like I looked out the window. I'm like, dang, the farm's got bigger. That's nice.
I did that.
Cool. I like that.
I did take all my stuff back. I didn't touch your room, but I took
No,
all my
that- no,
stuff
that-
back from the community center.
That's fine.
Because I told myself if people aren't going to appreciate me and the things that I do, then I'm just gonna take all my stuff. and
Hey,
put it
you
in
know
my
what?
house.
Fair. Perfectly fair. Let me see. Is Cherry Fire home? Oh, Cherry Fire. Beware. I don't think Cherry's home right now. Go on, sign message. Yeah, we'll go try to find other people. Oh, found Cherry. Hold on, over here. Oh, you say home. I guess you're in a different building. I see. They're back here. How do we get... They're through the wall. How do we get to them?
Oh.
Hold on. Let me go see something real quick. Gonna climb up just...
Oh,
'cause
here.
That makes sense. Oh, Cherry Fire.
Abolish. Oh, hi. Hi, Gravel. Hi, Abolish.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's going on?
We're taking a
We're
walk.
doing exposure therapy.
Yeah.
Exposure therapy is crazy.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm chopping down a big tree.
Yeah.
This is a big
Mhm.
tree.
Yeah. Just was talking to Gravel, and apparently a lot happened, so I'm trying to help
Yeah.
him
A
out.
lot did happen.
Yeah. Jerry, what are your thoughts on Gravel? Do you think Gravel's a bad person?
I don't think Gravel's necessarily a bad person. I just think he has a bad rep.
And why do you say that?
I've already
killed
explained
someone.
it to Gravel, but it's like I only hear I don't see Gravel very often, and I hear about him through secondhand experience.
So basically you only assumed something.
I mean, I guess you could put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say you assumed when everybody is saying this.
Well, I mean, if one lie
And
spreads...
and I have been yelled at before as well.
But do you think the community center's nice? Do you think the shopping
I do
district's
like the
cool?
community centers. I think Gravel is a very fantastic builder.
Yeah. So you would see
Mhm.
Gravel as like a builder?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Cherry Fire, are we friends?
We can be.
I'd like that.
I would like that too.
Yeah. I think that's good. That's good. Yeah, but no, we're just walking around, just helping Gravel out, getting out of the house.
Yeah, you're
Can
welcome
we-
to hang out at my house whenever you want. I'm chilling.
See?
Okay. I can bring by games.
You could buy games and we could play games on our phones.
Yeah. I'll bring
Mhm.
games next time.
You can bring games.
Yeah.
I do have a card date table in my bed.
I could even invent a game.
Ooh.
You could invent a game. This is also true.
Wait, you can invent games?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's sick.
Huh.
Ah, okay, cool.
Where should we go next?
I think May might be AFK, so the only other person is Luann. So a little bit of a
I think
walk.
May's AFK.
Yeah. But a little bit for a walk, and then we can go stop by and see what they're up to.
Okay.
But see, nothing bad. Yeah, people
Yeah.
are a little wary, but Cherry thinks you're a builder, and a good builder at that.
Okay. That's better than murderer.
Exactly. Exactly. Builder, better than murderer. And Cherry said that we could possibly be friends.
Yeah, and I can bring games.
Yeah, exactly. You can bring all the games you want, you can hang out. We're gonna need a boat, possibly, because it's nighttime. You know, we can borrow this boat for now.
Okay.
Let's see. So far, so good. Nothing
Yeah.
scary. Of course, the first conversations and interactions are going to be a little bit wary, a little bit awkward, as always, because people, of course, like everyone, has their walls and guard up. But you just gotta break the assumptions. You gotta break the the what's the word I'm looking for? Is it this way? Yes, yes, it is this way. You just gotta break the like mold or assumptions that people think of you. Prove that you aren't a bad person, that you're a good guy.
But am I a good guy, though?
I think you're a good guy, Gravel. You've helped me out. You've helped others
I
out.
think maybe sometimes I am.
Well, that's everybody, though. We're not all perfect, Gravel. We always have our
Not
mishaps.
all good or all bad.
No, I think people have different intentions at different points in their life, and some people treat it as good, some people treat it as bad. But I think ultimately, just being who we are is probably the most important thing.
So you don't think that people are all good or all bad?
I think people can lean towards being good or bad, but again, actions that ones do can be interpreted different ways. You tried saving a life. People said it was you that killed them. From what you told me, I think you tried saving them, and just you weren't able to.
Okay. There'll be another thing I have to try to learn.
Yeah. It's a lot of gray in life. A lot of morally gray things. Thing isn't as simple as black and white. And there we go. Up a little off, but I think it's fine. We can jump. Nice. Oh, cool. All right, got one more stop. And we can be all
Hello?
good. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What brings you guys here? Oh my God, there's a
Yes,
anyway.
I'm helping Gravel with exposure therapy because basically, from what Gravel's told me, Gravel tried saving Amesy from TNT. Gravel basically tried pushing Amesy out of the way by punching them. And unfortunately, the TNT still blew up, and they were still in range, and the TNT killed Amesy, but since Gravel was the last person to do some form of movement, the game registered Gravel as yellow, and people are now assuming that Gravel's this bad, murderous person.
Okay.
And
Alright.
and so it's just a lot on his mind, and he feels like everyone else is now against him. and he's been locked in his house.
Hey, no.
I mean, to be fair, people were outside my house picketing and screaming that I'm a murderer.
Ooh.
No.
That,
But
I
People,
mean,
people who
yeah,
were there
hey,
to watch it
if
happen.
anyone
kind
knows
of.
what that's like, we do. We know.
Yeah.
So,
What do you mean?
I know what it's like to be, branded as a villain.
That is true.
So,
And I don't think any of you guys are villains.
well, I mean, other people would say differently, I think.
Ooh.
I mean, specifically about Apo.
Yeah.
I mean, Oppo did voluntarily kill someone.
Yeah. The
Yeah, but,
voluntarily
I mean,
person's right here.
Abolish-
Hello.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
Abolish doesn't mind.
Yeah.
It's all, water under the bridge at this point.
I don't know. I still think that there's a difference here.
I think there
Okay.
is still some form of a difference, but we're not here to so much talk about the difference. We're more talking about the point of like, Luann, do you automatically see Gravel as this murderous individual?
No, I don't really, judge anyone by their actions.
Do you think
That's a little concern. Their
Um,
actions. I feel like that's all you have to judge people on.
No,
their
I mean,
actions.
like, quote unquote murderous actions.
you don't just assume just because they did one thing, you assume that's their entire like way of life?
No,
and
yeah,
living?
absolutely not. I love Apo, like a sibling.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Do you think Gravel's more than just the yellow above their head? Do you feel like they are like, what do you like when I tell
yeah,
you
I mean,
Gravel?
I don't think color defines who you are. I guess that's a better explanation than saying I don't define you by your actions.
Yeah, true. What do you think of Gravel's builds around the server so far?
An
Like the-
interesting question to ask.
Like the community center and like the shopping district. Do you think they're like good builds? Like coming from a builder yourself, do you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, they really add to the spawn area. Definitely make it more comforting, especially for ghosts like you. You
Mm-hmm.
need a place to live.
Okay, we don't need to.
Well, okay, well, all right. Trying to be nice.
I know you're trying to be nice. I just find it funny. But no, like if at a certain point Gravel like came up to all of you and was like, "Hey, do you guys want to play like card games or Uno or something like that? Would you all be down to do it?"
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean, like honestly, we always need someone to fill the Uno table.
See? I feel so again, someone else Gravel that doesn't just see you as someone that is a murderous person. They feel that
Well,
you're
then why
chill.
is all the people that live over here coming over to my house and screaming at me from outside my window?
Well, again, it's Sty we're talking about here.
It.
You tell Sty to do
Oppo,
again. Also, Apo
sitting outside my house.
again.
screaming.
Well, it's been those two as well for whatever. But the idea, though, right, is that
They are definitely the more chaotic of our group.
Yeah.
Apologies there.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
Of course, it's not nice. But I think if you told like if you told Apo, I don't think Apo would care too much just because that's Apo's personality. But
Didn't do anything to them.
no, but well, you
Ooh.
technically kind of
Interesting viewpoint
like
on that.
ostracized Apo out of like
Well, not in that
regard.
not in that scenario. I didn't
Well-
ostracize anybody. Let's be real.
Uh-huh. Okay, so just a question: what would you compare putting up a band poster? Is that not ostracizing?
Just from my home,
All right,
'cause
but
I was
it
scared.
does show everyone else.
and it wasn't just Oppo.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, it was
I'm
4C and
implying
every-
multiple
yeah.
people here.
Yeah. But also to the be devil's advocate, Apo and 4C did eat the walls of the community center.
Yeah. There.
So like
we
there was
all have
no
our
no
moments,
non
sure.
there's all those, like I remember when I was saying when we were gumming up here when we were sailing everyone has their
Well, we have to get
moments.
the
Everyone
facts
has
straight,
their
you know?
different like events that they do that are both seen as good and
I
bad.
didn't ostracize anybody. If I was ostracizing people, they would have been banned from the community center, and I would never do that.
Uh-huh.
True.
Right.
I just didn't want people
You wanted
that
your
made me
home
nervous
as
in
like
my house.
as your own safety. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Honestly,
Yeah.
that makes
There is
sense.
other people who live in Pleasant Woods as well, and
Not
they're
many.
impressionable.
It's really right now. It is just me and Artemis, or at least during the time that the
Ooh.
bans were a thing. Like that was what, me and Artemis.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
technically it
no,
makes
Nobody
sense
was
why
really
the,
going in there.
yeah, so you know what? Fair enough. But if you basically told Sty, right, if you wanted me to be there at a point of being like, hey, I didn't kill Amesy, and what you were doing has made me feel really, really bad. I think Sty would feel bad about it and probably apologize.
I don't think so.
I think
Well,
so.
it could be questionable. Who's to say, really?
I think
I can't speak for Sty.
I can't speak for Sty either entirely, but from the interactions that I've had with Sty on the server, I feel like there are those like blurred lines.
Because here's the thing. Sty was there when Amesy came down from the pillar that I was standing on.
I think this is Sty's action are his own form of, retribution.
No, here's the thing. Sty was receptive, and I believe Sty was even one of the people who apologized for jumping to conclusions. And then later on, Sty came back and started screaming, calling me a murderer. So I'm just very confused.
Again, it's
honestly,
Sty we're
I
talking
think he's just a
about.
little bit silly.
Yeah.
He one day he will, say
One
he
day
doesn't want
Sty will
anyone to
realize
get
the
hurt.
action. Yeah, realize the actions that he's caused.
And then the
So
other
one
day,
day-
he'll be
one
like,
day
I want to
he's-
kill somebody.
One day he's my friend, and then the next day he doesn't want anything to do with me and wants to
Yeah, I think,
shun me. That's not fair to me.
we have to show forgiveness.
No, it's not fair to you, but it's also
This is why I don't know if anybody's my friend, because
well, I'm your friend.
I don't know that, because tomorrow you could hate me.
What reason do I have to hate you, Gravel?
I mean,
I
it
don't
could
know
be
what
mutual.
reason-
It could be. It's a two-way
What reason
street,
did Sty have to change his mind so fast? Sometimes people just hate you for no reason.
I mean, yeah, but you can't please everybody, unfortunately. You can be mutuals with
true.
them.
I just
you-
like I'm
you
in
can
a
be fine.
constant state of like fight or flight, because like I never know who's gonna be here tomorrow. Like who has my back tomorrow?
Well, that's fair.
It could be nobody.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
People just come and
it's
they
tough.
go, and they just disappear.
But that's life,
Yeah, that
unfortunately.
is life.
You can have one. You can be in a conversation with someone one day,
I just
and
want
that,
one
and that might be
constant.
the last.
I just want one constant in this world.
Well, so far the constant in this world is ghosts. I mean, no one's actually like properly disappeared.
That we know of yet, but
Yeah. So it's still a constant.
I do think, right? If you want one constant, and I know it's hard because I know you say you rely so much on everyone else's opinion, is yourself. It's the actions that you do for yourself.
But what if I hate myself?
Well, maybe you should schedule a therapist appointment with Linku.
That's my lawyer. It's a conflict of interest.
Whoa, okay.
I mean-
I think, I think there's some
Technically-
other people who want to be a therapist.
Technically, I'm kind of doing therapy and conversation with you right now as we're walking through this.
Forsey has also been a therapist, so maybe
is-
I don't.
know.
Yeah,
We
I
have a
just.
lot
I
of
don't know. I just
therapists
don't. I
on
don't
the
want to be
server.
trapped with myself as the one constant.
I mean, that's fair.
Like
Isn't it
everybody
comforting?
has their their person here.
But Gravel,
Where's my
sometimes
person?
there's comfort in having an enemy.
Oh,
Have
not
you
for
considered
me.
that? Okay, fair enough. I quite like having someone I can beef with now and then.
I just
A
want
little
someone
rivalry.
that I can rely on, someone that I
Is
was going to
Artemis
be there
not
for me.
that ghost to you?
Is Artemis a ghost?
Artemis hasn't really even been around.
Yeah.
When did Artemis become a ghost?
It's like Artemis died and like disappeared.
Uh,
Oh no.
mhm.
Well,
House is like all overgrown. It's
huh.
really sad.
Interesting. You really don't have anyone right now, it seems like.
I think with you being so wary, again, in the community center, or in your gated community inside your house, you kind of have these walls of protection. I think you slowly have to remove some of the walls for people to come back into your life,
Maybe even
which is gonna be
like
hard.
literally, like the
And they'll just
actual
leave.
walls.
Well, that's just life. Not everyone's gonna stay permanently, unfortunately.
Change is a part of life.
And that's why
Um,
you have to kind of rely on yourself at times, which is hard, like you said, because you are your own biggest enemy at times. But it's the one person who you can kind of work to improve on, work to better.
This is true.
But overall, from like this little experience, the man automatically didn't want to stab you with a sword, didn't automatically
Oh
flee,
yeah, I mean,
didn't
if you
do
ever wanted to
anything,
actually, you know, go for a kill, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
or just hang
Go
out,
for it.
or,
Yeah,
or go on an adventure,
sh
not just.
you know what? Sure, abolish. Yeah, sure, that too.
What
That
is
is
with
also included.
You are the most chaotic green,
But-
like green life
So,
out of everyone.
I like to have fun. We like to have fun here over in the, pirate isle thing. I don't know what to call this place.
Well, you can't call it Faction House. That's a whole different IP.
Yeah, I won't call it that. But I mean, Gravel, listen, you're welcome to come visit, play a round of Uno or something. Maybe just, hey, listen, we have houses here, right? You're welcome to
I like
come.
my house. I built my house for me. It's the one
What
thing I
about
did for me.
what about a vacay home?
Vacation home.
Yeah.
I don't like to leave.
Okay. You know what? This is fair. But sometimes you have to get out of your shell a bit. Interact with people who
Taking baby
you know,
steps.
Yeah, confrontation is scary, but sometimes you have to deal with that. You have to take it head on.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise you'll never progress. Exposure therapy, as Abolish calls it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, this was just a little step in the direction of working towards being more comfortable in the outside world and not feeling like every single person is an enemy.
Yeah,
But
I don't know how many people
You guys have
been...
any paintings?
No.
I think Watermunch has some paintings in their base for the ghost reception ghost center.
Do you know if anyone has a 3x3 painting perchance?
A 3x3 painting?
No, I have a 4x2.
Oh my god.
What?
I literally got a whole villager to try and get a 3x3 and it didn't give me a 3x3 and I can't be bothered to re-roll those.
Unfortunate.
I'm struggling to find one. It's literally my house.
On a real note, I love the painting mod. It makes it so much cooler to get paintings.
Oh yeah.
I was actually my least favorite thing ever. I had this one specific need.
And you can't get it.
And I can't get it. And it's a real struggle. That's okay.
For the paint for the canvases, can you make them as big as you want, or are they always that one size?
So you have a blank
Canvas.
A blank painting.
Yeah.
And you have to trade. That's sometimes is something you have to trade with a shepherd villager to get a painting filled out. It's like you're basically commissioning them to make you a painting.
Got it. Okay.
Which is cute. I like that
added
aspect.
commissions.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So it's fun. Just
I want to go home now.
Tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
That's
what?
fine.
Maybe you should rest. Maybe you should
You did a lot today, Gravel, so. All right, goodbye, Luan.
Good luck.
You sit there.
Yeah, all good. There we go. So what do you think so far, Gravel? What are your thoughts? I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot to like take in mind and look at, but we're 2 for 2. It won't always be like that. There will be people that are more wary, more worrying, but it does add to a point that there are people in this world that see you as just gravel.
Mhm.
And I think that's good.
I'm learning.
Yeah. And it's good that you're learning. Honestly,
Quick,
the
quick
one big
PSA
thing.
for both the chats, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Real me is fine.
Yeah.
This character has BPD, and the reason it's getting kind of confusing is just because I play it so well because I have BPD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all
I don't know if people
character
in
and
your
lore and
chat were
acting.
concerned, but people in my chat were concerned that I
Oh,
wasn't okay.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, all good. Yeah, no, my chat's been fine. My chat has known when I act, I try to play it as real as possible. So when it becomes to the acting experience, it kind of gets they're used to it now at this
Yeah.
point. So, all right, let me.
Listen, all I'm saying is it takes somebody with BPD to play a character with BPD.
Yeah, it does. Make it feel real.
Especially improv.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be in that headspace at some point in your life to be able to improv
headspace.
it.
Yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, no, this was fun. This was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a shopping district, I think, today.
You're gonna add more to it.
Yeah, I've got to finish the roofs and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I do really like the wheat field and other.
Yeah, I wait for harvest moons, and then I go and grab it all.
It's so good. So much product to cook with.
All right, see ya.
Goodbye, Gravel. I didn't know if you were heading fully back. I was walking you all the way back to your home or not. So.
And now I'm chilling here.
All right, have fun. Right. That's just life, chat. Both in character and outside of character. How we all doing? I hope y'all are well. Yep, cool. That was interesting. I mean, that's the whole... Yeah, literally everything was taken away from in here. Well, at least my stuff is still here. Bup. Bup. Take some food in case people need it. Cool. Alright. Doing good. Finally Friday. Yes, finally Friday. And also canon time. Alright. Start tryouts for swimming tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Oh, nice. That's fun. Nervous. I mean, that's how it always is, really. It's a drawing, which is really cool. Yeah, no, I believe it was your drawing in the Discord. It was really, really good. I liked it. Ba-da-da-dun. And we turn left. Then we turn right. Yeah, we're just vibing today, chat. We just did an hour of lore, of therapy lore. Good thing I've had those conversations in real life with people before, and I've had to been like a therapist to people, so I know what I'm talking about. You take your IRL experiences and throw it into Minecraft acting. Crazy. But yeah, it's all acting, chat. We're all good. And crash the boat. There we go. Alright, let's see what progress has been made here at the Pirate Isles place. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ahoy.
Hello?
Hello.
1 second, 1 second.
Now, wait.
Hi, hello. I'm back. I was just talking to Chad about something.
That's fair. Oh, I'm muted. My bad. Hello. Yeah, I
Hi.
logged onto the server, and it was like, apparently a lot happened yesterday, so I'm just gonna go to Gravel just to like see.
That's a good idea.
And it turned in like, you know, a bit of lore like conversation. It turned to an hour of therapy.
Oh my goodness.
An hour of lore therapy.
That is a lot, isn't it?
So that's why I messaged and I'm like, where are you? Because Gravel went, you know what, let's go for a walk. Can we go for a walk to like talk to people? And I'm like, yeah, we can. Because like that's how it ended with, and that's why I was like, where are you at?
That is okay. I'm glad you let me know that lore was happening. Otherwise, that would have been
very
so
confusing. Yeah.
blindsided. Like sometimes it's hard. I honestly, if we could get like a lore
Like
signifier that
above
would be
their head,
so
yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, that would be so lovely because, like, I don't know when to be serious or not. Like my character, let's be real, my character inherently is not very serious. She's not very serious, like in character, but even there is some points where she does need to be serious.
Yeah, there needs to be some.
So yeah, like not knowing does make it a little difficult at times. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
May just got the knockback egg.
What?
May just got the
What?
knockback egg.
What? Oh my god.
Also, zombie behind you.
Oh, this is tragic for I know Forcy's gonna be
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's.
Oh dear. Well, uh-oh.
That's fine.
That's sad. I guess I'll just have to kill the chickens.
At least the TPS has gone back up slightly now that May stopped doing it.
Oh, is that the reason?
I'm guessing, yeah, if they're the ones that got the
I
egg.
assume there's a bit of both happening.
Oh, yeah, because you have the one that Water has, that one, and the other one that May was making.
Welcome back, TPS, Sharp. Just said in my chat.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, but it was just I went like, okay, I have to act now in like slight conversation, but also thank you that I've had these like similar conversations of like being a therapist to people IRL.
Oh my goodness.
And so I'm like, I know how to do this. I can act it out pretty easily.
I will say this is so not like that was so not a lion abolish like job. That is like he's not a therapist. But sure, why not?
I mean, like I can like literally acting.
You're just a casual little ghost.
I'm just a casual ghost. If you need to talk, if you need to like do deep conversation with a ghost, sometimes it gotta happen. Alright, you guys are like expanding the tower for this?
Oh, well, no. This is technically the normal shape of the church. I'm just rebuilding it in a way that looks more visually pleasing.
Are you doing that to all the buildings here?
Yeah, I would like to.
Oh, fair enough.
It really just depends though, like on whether or not they'll stay here. Oh dang, I need to.
I know that's fair, but yeah, I think
I don't know what'll happen.
Yeah,
maybe
me and
Gravel will turn a mean streak now that they're yellow.
I mean, Gravel did say at this point doesn't care if anyone dies. If they die, they die. It's not gonna worry about it after everything that's happened. And I'm like, you know, that's what if you want to do, you can do that. That's fine.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you're
But
entitled to your own viewpoint.
yeah, well, afterwards we after we had like your conversation and like our little like talk of exposure therapy. Gravel's like, okay, out of character, just for both chats, me and Abolish are acting. We're not actually like, because apparently Gravel's chat was getting worried since,
About?
well, since they thought it was a little bit too real. Since Gravel does have like BPD and Gravel's character plays BPD,
Yeah, I can understand the confusion there.
and so Gravel had to like make an announcement, being like, we're just acting as characters. We're not stressing chats.
Yeah, I can understand confusion there, but I knowing that was lore, I could confidently say everything I wanted to say.
Yeah, Laura had her time.
Cause yeah, I know the stuff I was saying was very like like hope she doesn't actually think these things in real life.
Yeah, no, Gravel doesn't. It's but yeah, if we just walked up and I'm like, yeah, we're doing exposure therapy, and Gravel started getting very like saying all their stuff, and he felt those type of ways, right? It would be
Yes,
very
yes.
confusing if it was just that was the first conversation.
Yeah, that was well, you know, honestly, maybe this will be good and exciting for Gravel's character to go through.
Character development.
Go through the woes that we had to go through.
Mm-hmm. Which I think that's kind of why Sty was also calling Gravel a murderer, was like, this is what you made us feel like. You're not
if Sty is given a chance to get vengeance,
oh yeah, Sty's gonna
in some way, Sty's taking it.
Sty's going to take it. But when I made the comment being like, if you told Sty that hurt you, like IRL Sty would apologize for it.
IRL Sty would apologize.
Sty would be like, oh, I'm
see...
like so sorry, like you'd feel so bad.
Yeah, I could see Sty backing off, but it just depends, like, you know, because realistically, I don't know, like, I don't think 4C in character would care too much.
Oh yeah, no, in character 4C in character wouldn't care too much. I feel like 4C, if Gravel and 4C had a conversation about being mutuals and being like just eat on even, they would be like, you know what, water under the bridge, it's fine. Well, we aren't great friends, but we aren't enemies type of conversation.
It'll be interesting because I think today there was plans to build the Trojan horse filled with TNT, so I'm going to have to tell them.
Oh my.
Maybe now is not a good time anymore. Maybe now we should try and reconcile.
That is both. Like, physically sending a Trojan horse of TNT is crazy, but now it's also like a symbolic moment because Amesy died the TNT in front of Gravel. So like,
yeah, see, if we were actual villains,
the symbolism of that is the symbolism in that is crazy.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be interesting, for sure.
I still think it would be funny, but after everything that's happened today, I don't know if it should be.
No, I definitely don't think we should go through with it. I think it would be a really poor look for us, considering we hark on and on about not being villain. And I don't think we are villains.
Yeah. You're misunderstood pirates.
Yeah, we're just chaos bringers, really.
You know, just a bunch of vagabonds and triggered happy
group of
ragtag group of vagabonds and triggered happy mercenaries.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go.
Those lines are ingrained in my head from the voice lines of Reggie.
Yep. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna make no windows for these walls. I think that looks better.
Genuinely, why can't Minecraft Villages get an update like this for texturing on buildings?
Right, like, there's a lot of nostalgia in the way that Minecraft does their stuff, but oh my god, please.
I feel like they can keep this. I feel like they can keep the same like style, like keep the same like outer, like don't go bigger than what these are, but like add texture and like different blocks to them instead of just always being cobblestone.
Yeah, I honestly would much rather prefer if they were like regular stone or like stone bricks because
Yeah.
cobblestone makes them look really poor. Like they just like this is a
Poor.
poor man's house.
Poor village.
And
Broke.
I don't want the villagers to live in poor houses.
Broke pirates.
Yeah, that it's what it's giving, and I need to change that. I need to change it. I don't like this. It's bad.
You say that, but then you go underneath the well, and it's a full out like base outpost in here. Like,
yeah.
like what poor secret base has a chandelier underground and a full
I had to
kitchen?
spruce it up. I had to spruce it up.
Have y'all?
Clicking levers, are we?
Yep. I mean, it's buttons pressing and levers.
I have to, in fear that we would lose everything post Trojan horse, we
Oh.
moved everything, but that's probably not going to happen anymore, so now we need to move everything back.
Oh yeah. That.
I'm just like worried about making a worse impression now because who knows, gravel could have a crash out at any time.
I mean, true.
We might even not have to breathe in their general direction, and they'll
and they
crash out
still
on
crash
us.
out.
Yeah, so I'd rather not have that happen if possible.
I mean, there's technically a point being made where like you subtly push gravel to the limit, like not even you guys, just something pushes gravel to the limit, crashes out, goes full like murderer, madman, chaos, and then at that point it's like no, everyone does see him as the villain, and it's like, well, we tried.
Let's be real here. I think a lot of people already viewed Line Gravel as the villain just because of us going around telling everybody what Line Gravel's done, and like through that, there's been a lot of people who've like been helping us on the low.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. Trust me. I've literally the conversation that when we went to Cherry was like, "Oh, hi, Gravel," and Cherry and I was like, "Cherry, what do you think of Gravel?" And Cherry was like, "Well, don't know, don't get to interact with much of Gravel, but from everything that I've heard, I'm like, oh, so assumptions that you've heard of Gravel." And Cherry was like, "Yeah, assumptions."
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
like
God.
it's like being a manager to like a creator, and it's like they did something wrong, so you have to pull like the biggest PR stunt, and you're like, "Hey, good builder, right? Good builder, right?" Like,
yeah, good builder.
it's
That was so funny when you said that. I was like, oh my God, you have nothing to pull from here. You're pulling at straws.
I'm like, literally, like, because I can be like, Gravel pushed Apple off the mansion because in retaliation to killing me when I wanted to die. There's no good look for this.
No, 100%.
And then now there's the secondary blame of Amesy dying because it was okay. To be fair, it was Amesy that killed themselves to TNT. Like out of character from I went back and watched the VOD. Apparently, Amesy called Gravel over to Michaela's house, and then Gravel opened the door, and Amesy was crying, holding the stuffed animal that
God.
Gravel gave them, and was like, "Goodbye, Gravel," and had 2 TNT next to them. And so
Is Line Amesy okay?
I don't know, but and then afterwards, out of character, Gravel's like, "Amesy, did you not know you only had 1 life?" And Amesy was like, just nodding up and down, like, "Yep. I didn't know. I thought we had 3 lives. I thought it was a 3-life hardcore because that's what it was originally."
Yeah.
And they didn't know that it all got taken away from the shrine.
Ooh.
So
Well, maybe Amy can get it back for the next event.
whatever the next event is.
Yeah, I have no idea when. Honestly.
White
that needs to
Room
happen
2,
soon because
Electric
we have so many
Boogaloo.
ghosts. Yeah. Okay. I don't
Imagine
know
it's
if I'm
like,
done
all right,
with this, but-
how many people? Is it like 10, 11 of us?
God, I don't know.
I
10
don't know.
maybe, I think.
How many did you say 12?
I said 10.
Oh, Okay.
Why did
So
you sound sad when you said "oh"?
well, I thought we had so many ghosts. I'd
You
be so.
sleep as well.
I can't use the sleeping bags. I have to have it on my
Wait, are you
bed.
serious?
Yeah, I've made this comment before.
I know. I can't remember what the ghost can and can't do. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, it would be funny though if like it was just a white room, like a white room, 2 electric boogaloo, but this time
Oh
it's
my
like
God, the
it's now
sales.
10 people that have to agree on one
Oh
person.
God, that would be just dreadful, wouldn't it? Yeah, my chat has said there's 10 in total. So
Oh my gosh.
that is still a lot, by the way. That is no short amount.
That's I think more like for active players like consistently active players on the server. I think that's more than alive now at this point.
Yeah, 100. It has to be, right? What am I doing? Yeah, it has to be. Oh
What
wait, Katie no longer holds the record for quickest death.
Yeah,
That's
no,
so
Amesy
funny.
literally died like one day, like what was the time? 1.1 days. Like
Ooh.
fully just full send, and because they didn't realize it, just
Oof.
died to explosion.
That is really rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any plans for your day?
Not
outside of
really.
this?
Like I said, I kind of went into an impromptu therapy session, and then
Yeah.
and now I'm just going around and seeing what everyone's up to.
Fair,
Because
that's
you know
fair.
the daily ghost duties of not being able to interact with the world.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty much all you can do is just
I'm
talk to
forcing
people.
people to socialize with me.
Oh, it's never. You're never forcing me to socialize with you.
Well,
It's quite nice.
no, but I see it as like, oh, here comes Abolish
Yes.
Ghost again.
Abolish. Here we go. Okay, what else am I? I'm gonna see if I can do more of those.
So does that mean y'all are taking down the chicken, or is the chicken just gonna stay up?
I don't know. I'm not gonna take down 4C's idea because that's like technically his bill.
Fair.
But it is an interesting aesthetic.
Yeah. Has 4C made progress on the boat from last time, or?
Yeah, I mean, last night we worked on it a bit.
Oh.
But it's not like it's definitely
Yeah. Well,
not close.
I was looking on the map, and I'm like, it still looks hollow for the map. I don't just think it hasn't been updated on my side.
Oh, wait,
So,
let's see. No, I think that's just because the block we're using is basalt as
oh, the ashen wood.
top, and
Yes,
it
yes.
looks
Okay.
quite similar to charred wood.
You know what? That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
I think
Fair
that's
enough.
why. I think that's why. Oh boy. Abolish, if you were alive, what would you do?
Probably build something. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe build
I would help
something.
if you had a build, I'd help you build it.
I don't know.
idea.
I don't know what I would want to build, to be honest.
It's probably something that ties in all your different lores together. Knowing
I
you.
mean, yeah, technically this is also ARG lore.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all like this all technically is ARG lore.
Oh my.
Now that I've said that, my chat's probably gonna question how is all this ARG lore. But you know what? They'll figure it out eventually.
They'll figure it out one day. One day. One day, chat, you'll be just like me and knows everything.
And then
That's a joke. I don't actually don't know anything.
I don't even know what I've told you. I think it's been very minuscule ideas.
No, you haven't really told me anything like spoilery, especially
No.
not for anything that is new. Most of the stuff is like that you've told me is like older stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do, or maybe not. I think I'm. Oh wait, I have to do that side. Oh my god. Always something. I need that. I need these. I need slabs as well.
Oh, don't worry, Lucy. Intara is just making a reference to a different conversation. Right. You have fun with building. I'm gonna go see what other people are up to. So.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Good luck. Have fun.
Alright, chat. Let's go see what others are up to. Hello, Zun. Being a ghost is a simple life. I'm the ghost that just vibes and hangs out. I can be serious when I need to be, but honestly, I do not care. But yeah, so fun fact, chat. The quote, believe in me that believes in you. If you don't believe in yourself, then believe in me that believes in you. Let me actually find the real quote, like the full quote. Yeah, so the full quote, right, goes, don't believe, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in me, that believes in you. And it basically, it's from Gurren Lagann, where the actual quote goes, don't believe in yourself, believe in me, believe in the Kamina who believes in you. Your drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Again, anime. So but the quote, if you ever have someone that doesn't believe in them, but you believe in them, like they don't believe in themselves, but they rely so much on others, like what Gravel had, has gotten me through some time. Oh yeah, no, but the whole believe in me that believes in you. I tell that to other people, like, and be like, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in me that believes in you then. Because then you're gonna want to try to do the best that you can, because I believe in you. Oh, a roof has been made.
I'll see you. Hi, Abolish.
Hello.
Hi.
How we
How's
doing?
it going?
It's going. I'm doing normal ghost things, aka seeing what other people.
Doing normal cherry things,
Yep.
aka building the base.
Yep. Mine's aka seeing what other people are doing because I can't do anything as a ghost as much as everyone else.
I
So
mean,
it's
if you want to hang out, I'm also down to hang out because there's nothing going on while I build. I like just end up having to talk to myself.
yeah. I went over to Luann first, and I'm like, "What are you building?" They're like, "Building." I'm like, "All right, cool." Talked for a bit, and I'm like, "Okay, heading out. Gonna see what other people are now building."
Gonna see what other are building. Yeah. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be opening up a restaurant. I think is my shop. And I know you like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. So if you want to cook for my restaurant, you can.
I mean, I can.
I can also.
Flu, thank you for the
make it, like,
1
an
bit.
equivalent
I
exchange.
appreciate
You
it.
can, anything that you make, you can get profit. Like if someone buys something you made, you can get the profit for that.
Oh, yippee. Yeah, because I also need to make all the cooking stuff again because I didn't realize it, but since the whole Gravel incident and people, Gravel made the decision in character to take everything out of the community center that he donated, so now I have nothing to actually cook with.
I mean, you've seen my kitchen, right?
Yeah,
you can use my kitchen if you want.
Yeah, it's just running with all the supplies back and forth.
I mean, you can use my kitchen as well, right? Like you can use my materials. I don't mind.
Yeah. No,
Like
that's
I
fair.
just I want to be helpful to Ghost because like they can't really do much. So I'm like, you could use my materials.
Yeah, like we can do stuff, but
Mhm.
really depends. Okay,
Right.
random idea. I don't know how feasible this would be, right?
Mhm. Right.
Um, is the wool 1 or 2 blocks thick?
For what? Sorry.
On the bed, is the wool 1 or 2 blocks thick?
It's 1 block thick. So if you
Okay,
dig on the bed, you'll get right into my house inside my bed.
got it. Well, I was gonna say what you could have done, right?
Mhm.
Is if you were able to make it 2 blocks thick where all the wool was, not the concrete, because you can't. You get
Right.
you do the first layer wool, right?
Uh-huh.
And then where all the wool is, so you do wool under, and then what you do is
Uh-huh.
slime, and then you put carpet above the slime, and then you can
Oh,
make the bed bouncy,
that would have been fun.
and then you can
Make
make
the
the
bed
bed.
bouncy. That would have been fun. I didn't even think about that. Aw.
It happens. I thought about it because
Mhm.
I'm like, I can just jump down, but I know people can't jump down. But the idea of being
Mhm.
able to just fall down onto like carpet with slime,
Yeah, that would have been so funny. Aw.
well, time to rebuild the bed.
Time to rebuild the entire bed. Make it taller by 1. I mean, I
Taller.
could just make it taller by 1, honestly.
Oh yeah, you could actually do that. Just make it taller by 1, and
I could
then
just make it taller by 1. That is actually a good idea. I
hmm.
might do that. If I can find a source of slime, I would need to find a slime chunk and make a farm.
Or a
Is the
swamp
only thing as
biome.
well.
Yeah.
Or a swamp biome. True.
Do we have? Oh no, actually, it's a swamp.
I forgot I did find a swamp. I forgot.
If there is a swamp at around like negative 1085 and
Right.
positive 240.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I could figure something out.
You
Maybe.
you could figure something out.
I could figure something out.
It's funny how there's only very few sections that are lit up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the places that we've been to on this map. It's like all of spawn, and then the little off island of the vagabonds of pirates, and everything else. I'm curious there's like 3 different. Actually, there's like 1, 2, 3. There's 4 different like cities, town areas now.
Right.
Because you have like main spawn, then you have the
Mhm.
community, like the gated community area. Then you have
Right.
like the other like outskirts to the right of the community area, which
Yeah, I see that.
I think that's like vintage and
And you
all
can
those.
see the giant chicken for the pirates there.
Yeah, and you have the pirates area.
Wait, is that my sugarcane farm at you? I didn't even realize that was the same village. Yep. Is it? Yeah, it's the same village. So you guys have been using my sugarcane farm. It's really funny.
Yep.
That's funny.
And then Linku's house is all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that? Is that just another village? I think that's another village.
Yeah,
I don't know.
think it's another village.
But yeah, no, it's
That's
just like
funny.
every person's like place that they live at is all lit up, and everyone else on the map is just dark.
Man, I love this server.
It is definitely an experience.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A very good experience, but definitely an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
Just building whatever.
That is fair.
I love my stupid giant, normal-sized base.
Yeah, it's definitely normal size base.
Definitely normal-sized. This base is not huge in any way.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you're using Lightmatico.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I'm just thinking that you just memorized all this, and it's just like understand where the block placements are now, just because you've done it so much.
That's really funny. Yeah, I definitely remembered exactly where every single block goes.
I mean, like I wouldn't be surprised, but
Fairy Fire's that cracked. Or crazy. Whatever word you want to put on it.
or both.
Or both. Could be both.
Yeah. No, I jumped
Oh,
down
wait.
to look at your like normal, like the smaller
I
base,
see.
and
I see.
I realized you still have to go 3 blocks more up with stairs.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think all of the materials in the stone bricks are going to be easier to get. I think the hardest thing is going to be the acacia logs, but that's not too bad. I think
Ugh.
I'll be just fine. Everything else is just really, it's really just.
Hello, Lemontine Raiders. Welcome on in. I'm Abolish, if you don't know who I am. I play also on the line SMP, and I've also done a lot of other Minecraft projects. Right now, I'm being a ghost and hanging out with Jerry. So that's what we're doing right now.
I think once I finish this layer, I'm going to work on I'm going to take a break from the house and I'm going to work on the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I think is going to be my goal.
Very, very fair. Yeah, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is just, what is it? A one more log here for the wall, and then it's like stairs
Yeah.
upwards. So it's like, do you have
Yeah,
enough height?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah, you have enough height. Okay, I was like, do you have enough height
Yeah,
for this?
I'm not
But you
gonna
do.
need any more. Thankfully, I'm not gonna need any more spruce after a bit. I've reached the point where the spruce is gonna start to lessen because the stairs get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad. I can't wait to never mine another spruce tree.
Too bad you don't have an automatic tree farm.
Yeah, that's too much TNT.
TNT
I
duper.
just don't have. Yeah, because you use TNT to blow up like the logs, right?
Yeah, so basically how it works is it's you do a semi-automatic. You need a lot of bones, but to be fair, bone meal isn't
Right.
too hard to come by on the server. We especially now have a skeleton spawner.
Yeah.
But basically,
Mm-hmm.
you it'll only be you'd have to do like a custom one for spruce because you can do a 2x2 spruce or a 1x1 spruce. But you'd place
Right.
it down, bone meal it, and then as soon as the leaves and logs go up, it's based off observers, and the observers activate, and it's a bunch of pistons that push the blocks over, and once that happens, then the TNT duper starts producing false TNT.
Oh yeah,
and
TNT dupers. I've never made one before, and I don't even know if they would be allowed on this server.
I mean, probably not, but it's also very risky because one mess up and the entire TNT thing explodes.
Exactly, and I feel like I wouldn't want to do that on a hardcore world, even especially since I've never made one before. If I'd made one before, maybe, but
Yeah, but also new version of
I would
Minecraft. What has
take the
Mojang
risk.
changed and not changed?
that also.
Because apparently going diagonal was supposed to reduce your speed and movement by not 40 by what was it like 0.45 faster. When you look like diagonally walk this way instead of going in a straight line,
Yeah.
like this is slightly fast.
Minecraft is a great game.
And then they were like, "Oh yes, also you can no longer shift sprint underneath blocks," and everybody hated that.
Yeah, that was like, why would you change this?
That they're like, these have been features since day one. These have been things in the game. I saw a meme and it was like every other game dev when the community likes a bug, oh yes, it's a feature, Mojang. No, it was never intended. Remove it.
Oh, I'm gonna need jungle logs. This is unfortunate. I've just ran out.
Oof.
Oh well.
Yeah, but yeah, I was reading into the Minecraft EULA
Mhm.
because that whole conversation last night that we had in like the Discord about because I was looking at it and like it doesn't say you can't. Okay, so for context for chats, Minecraft recently has like 2023 Minecraft did a whole revision on their like EULA. They're like basically their EU like terms of laws of service or whatever. It's the whole like thing when you buy a game and you like press agree to these terms and conditions, right?
Right.
So they changed it recently. So apparently they changed it recently. And there was a thing that made it to where like you can't do sponsored events. And like that's what we heard, right? We were like, you can no longer do certain sponsored events, right? Because Minecraft's like a free to play game, and so events with sponsor in them aren't allowed. But that's actually not what the EULA says. So I read the EULA, and then I threw what the exact terminology was in the ChatGPT, because the most updated version has the correct proper, and then I had to double check to make sure it
Right.
wasn't just like wrong. But basically what it's stating is in it, you can do sponsored like events, you can do tournaments, you can do all of that. But if it's a like event, it has to at least be free to watch, which is fine and everything. But the only thing is you can't do in-game sponsors. So what that means is you can't
Okay.
put a branding, a logo, or a name in the actual event, like in the physical
Right.
game.
Right.
But you can do overlays on like Twitch streams. You can say this event is sponsored by XYZ, and like in the stream or in the video or whatever. You just can't have physical logo or branding or name or product in the game in
It's
Minecraft.
such like a very specific thing to not allow.
Yeah, it's because they're trying to make it free to play and not like be marketized towards like children. But again, the demographic is like everyone plays it. Like,
Yeah.
but you can still do events. You just have to do these workarounds to it. So like, if you are doing an event, like say for example, an event got sponsored by like a car company, right?
Right.
And the event was like a racing thing. You can make a racetrack.
Right.
You can do a racing event. You just can't put the actual car in Minecraft. You can't put the logo or
Right.
branding, but you can do the branding colors. You just can't do the physical. You can't do the. You can make stuff that represents the company. You just can't do things that are actually the company itself.
Yeah, it's just so specific.
It's such like a hassle to work around, and like we don't understand why they just do it. Even though it's kind of crazy, cause so like what's funny is I went into the rabbit hole of this, right?
Of course, as a
a-
Polish regret does.
As one does, as any sane person does. And I saw a video that recently came out like a month ago, and I watched it. There's actually hidden workarounds for certain like EULA like laws and agreement stuff that servers can do.
Right.
So one of them is you know in the EULA there you cannot do any forms of gambling of such, and it can't have any form.
Which is fair. I think gambling.
No, yeah, which is fair. But the funny thing is, right? Servers, there's a workaround for servers.
Oh, good.
And
good.
And the thing is, and it's allowed. It's so basically, right? If you're able to and this is why a lot of Minecraft servers have this, are crates and loot boxes. And so that is a form of gambling, but it's not to what Mojang's form of it is.
Oh,
and so it's a workaround, because the one main thing behind it is that you can't only be able to spend physical money. So if there's a way to get the cosmetics and keys for free to open the crates, then you're fine. So that's why you see a lot of servers have one daily free chest that has the potential to get you that has in the free chest the potential to get you the key for like the like actual buy chest, and in that premium and then in that next chest. So every variation of those chests on those servers, whether it's like factions, PvP, or whatever it is, the next tier chest has the key in the previous one. So you can technically get all the chests for free by doing a daily chest. It's just at a smaller percentage chance. And that's why and there's another thing of like, that's why for example, Noxcrew does it as well. In the crate keys, when it tells you the percentage chance of each of them, you have to say the percentage chance of each of these. So like all of this like plays into it, right? And there's like other different hidden things with like perks and like different things have to be cosmetic and can't be like game breaking, to where it's like if it's PvP like ranks, you can't just have like an overpowered weapon that can only be getting by the rank itself. You have to be able to possibly get through other means and methods. And it's like basically they do it, it's just everything is free, but you can still buy the rank and have it easier through these forms of gambling. The only actual form of gambling you can't do is recreate certain like actual casino based games on a public server. Right? Private server's
Okay.
fine because you just make content, right?
Private
Like
server's fine. Yeah.
yeah, because like that's dedicated towards if you're not hosting it to make whatever.
Right.
Because like for example, Los Nevadas had all of those different variations, and because it was
Yeah.
a private server for documentary stuff and content, they can't say anything for it. So there are workarounds. I think there also might be a workaround of private servers and public servers, like the difference between the two.
I'm
But
so fascinated by this kind of stuff also, so I'm just like I'm soaking this up like a sponge.
oh yeah, no, it's so interesting because like when we heard about it last night, and like I'm like that doesn't make any sense, because like when we heard about it, I'm like there was like just an MCL event for 100,000, like 100,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so there has to be certain like workarounds to how these events work, because you dang know for sure Bumpy Jake just isn't pulling out 100K into this event
Yeah.
for no reason. There has to be some form of sponsor to where like it sponsors the event in like the physical outside way. Because like I don't know if it was this year that they did it or how recent it was, but like I did last year, I did the like MCL H&R block thing. And like all they gave us all the overlays and stuff, but I don't think there was anything in the actual MCL that showcased H&R block, just besides a like free cosmetic that we could all install.
Right.
Which again is cosmetic in nature, which is not against the EULA. So like again, workarounds to events that could be hosted and done. It's just insane how like some of these workarounds are, because you know how fun it would be. Okay, the other workaround is if you become an official partner and you get and they agree
Right.
and Minecraft agrees to it, right?
Right.
Like that is another thing. If Minecraft, if like Mojang like officially partners with you and does whatever, then it's fine.
Oh, a dream.
There's also another thing where like if you put in like physical writing, if you're like you're selling a service or a product or whatever, and you do certain like things that technically aren't part of the EULA, right? If you put in there, I don't know if this is like exactly word for word, but the like you physically state in like text or like on the server or whatever that this is not an official partner with Mojang. Mojang does not take responsibility for XYZ, like any like that type of stuff.
Right.
Then that also is allowed to be a workaround for certain things. Like there's so much do's and don'ts that like allow creators to do things, but also it's like, why jump through all these hoops when we can just do this?
Why can't we just do things?
Why can't you literally just say in the EULA, if you do any form of physical event, Mojang takes zero responsibility for it if it backlashes on it? Like literally just have that in the contractual agreement.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's just like, let us do fun content creator stuff.
Please.
Like, I'm at least glad Mojang allows the monetization of Minecraft, which again is kind of crazy that they're okay with like. I'm actually gonna pull it up. Hold on. Where was it? Hold on. Oh yeah, here's one thing. The Microsoft service agreement says your content remains your content, and it applies to Minecraft. We don't own the original stuff you create. We will, however, own things that are copies or substantial copies or derivatives of our property and creation. But if you create original things, they aren't ours. So for an example, a single Minecraft block, including its textures and and its looks and feel, we own that. Your creation of Gothic Cathedral with a roller coaster running through it, we don't own that. So if you make something that
Right.
looks almost exactly to what they do, they own it. But if it's something that is
Right.
not what they've done, they don't own it, right?
No, that makes sense. Right.
But yeah, like that makes sense. But then, like, how does that work with events? Because like it gets more complicated. Because like you scroll
Oh,
down
yeah, I guess
to
so, huh?
where was it? Minecraft usage, right? Minecraft usage guidelines in this
Right.
EULA. Where was it? Oh yeah. This is in the essential guidelines. The first thing we want to say is that these essential guidelines apply to all uses of our name, brand, and assets. While you should still read all policies and guidelines in full, there is a quick summary of essential points to help guide you, right?
Uh-huh.
So of course it's like, do not do anything or include anything that makes people feel like that what you are sharing could be interpreted as official or approved, endorsed by, associated, supported by, or connected to us, which makes sense.
Right. You
Like,
don't
do
want
not.
people saying they're Minecraft and then doing something inappropriate.
Yeah. Like, do not do don't do anything unlawful, deceptive, like basic commonality things. Don't do anything harmful that damages our name, brand. Example, yeah. Do not distribute a name. This one, do not make commercial use or commercially exploit anything that we have made unless these guidelines say it's okay. And like it says that, but then you have to go into the community and events portions of it, right? So then we have underneath that though, where it says, you, not us, are responsible for the product or service. Oh, what
I
happened?
can't hear you anymore.
Oh, I went muted, my bad.
Oh.
I accidentally tabbed the wrong button.
Fair enough.
But it basically says, you, not us, are responsible for the product or service. This includes events, servers, books, and handcrafted items.
Uh-huh.
So it says we are responsible for it. But
Great.
it then says this: who the publisher, manufacturer. It says who the publisher, manufacturer, seller, organizers, and or owner are, whom to contact about the product, service, or related purchases, in the contact method. Chat or phone links are not acceptable methods, right? So it says you have to say that, but then it says promptly include the disclaimer similar to the following: not an official Minecraft product, service, or event not approved by or associated with Mojang or Microsoft on your products list, description, website page, and or other related materials. So basically, are they saying if you just put that on everything that you do related to Minecraft, then you're fine? Like, is that just the workaround? You just put that in there and it's like we're following the guideline usage?
We're following the guideline usage. We said we don't affiliate.
Yeah, but then it gets even more complicated. Ready?
So weird. Yeah.
Ready?
Sure, hit me with it. Yeah.
So then it goes because then it goes separate between personal and commercial. And it says
Right.
commercial, we are less relaxed about using our name, brand, assets for commercial use.
Okay, great.
In general, you may do things that are specifically covered by the fair dealing or fair use exceptions to copyright and trademark laws. You may not do things that aren't specifically permitted by the policies you agreed to or these guidelines unless we agree to allow it or explicitly allowed by applicable laws. So of course, like
I love when guidelines are like, you can't do this, like, because we said so. I love when they do that. It's so funny.
It's like, yeah.
It's like you can't do anything we don't tell you to. Like, okay, I know that.
Yeah. So it then goes into constructed promotions. And it goes, I'm not going to read all of it, but it says if you are one of these entities or someone who is, okay, hold on, I need to go up a little bit more. With that stated, commercial companies, corporate brands, advertising agencies, nonprofit politicians, political action committees, governments, individual artists, and other entities are not permitted to use Minecraft gameplay to promote or market product, services, events, campaigns, or brands unrelated to Minecraft without prior written approval from Mojang or Microsoft. Specifically, if you're one of these entities or someone who is hired by one of them, we do not want Minecraft or Minecraft assets used to build a Minecraft world, mod, or server to promote your client corporate brand product services such as a product that are related to Minecraft products that are playable, a company television show, movies, or videos through Minecraft gameplay. Here are a couple examples of things that are not allowed. A mod created to allow players to play in a world with a branded automobile, a skin pack containing
good.
branded logos, Minecraft blocks used to build a world or character from a movie, a political campaign or rally that takes place in game. So that's what you're not allowed to do, or examples of it. So you can't physically do any of those in the game, but you can do them outside of the game. Like you can promote it outside of it.
Right.
Does that, for example, Captain Sparkles can't use MC in the parody song? So there is a difference though. Never mind, I got the answer. Yeah, so you can technically, because it says you can add your own audio commentary to footage of your gameplay. This goes in the video streams and screenshots afterwards. So it says you are allowed to create, use, share videos, stream, and screenshot of you playing and using Minecraft. You may also make money from your videos and streams through ad revenue if you follow the guidelines in the section. Again, using Twitch, YouTube, etc. Then it says all videos in their entry, as long as you follow those things, like all videos that you do are free to view. For example, there is no paywall or other charge to view it. You add enough of your own unique content to the video or stream that makes it reasonable to make money through it, aka what I am basically doing right now, what you're doing right now.
What we're doing, yeah.
Yeah. You can add your own audio commentary to footage and gameplay. You can't just include like your logo, web address, or overlays on top or out of something else gameplay. We'll reserve the right to that. You don't broadcast it to like or stream a full uninterrupted gameplay via like cable, satellite, and other main broadcasting. Clips of gameplay could be used as a reference material if the subject is not just gameplay itself, and then gameplay is not displayed over projected publicly with physical locations. And you have like restaurant as well. You don't sell copies. And it's like scenario to help you understand. You can create a video with your own unique commentary and content, upload it to a site such as YouTube, and make money by following advertising around the video. We're cool with this. You create a video and distribute it through services like iTunes and Amazon Prime Video and make money by charging for views. We're not cool with this. So like, nothing issue with like all content creators in like the streaming and YouTube format. It's fine. Like we don't have any like worries. What we do have an issue though is live in-game events, and we get to this portion.
Oh, good.
Minecraft is a great place to meet up and play together. Of course, you may host a 100% in-game event provided you make the event free to view or attend virtually, which people do. That's fine. Obtain permissions and clearance from the owners of any intellectual property, for example, music, brands, product, celebrities, performers you want to use. So you can do that. Comply with all our other laws and regulations in your area. Fine. As always, if there's outside parties involved, make sure the event complies with constructive promotion of Minecraft sections, right? Yeah. And this is all in-person stuff, which isn't too much of a worry. And there's all like a huge thing of servers and hosting about like IP addresses and like charging to access the server and yada yada yada.
Make a group so I can go grab Junglewood.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, I'm gonna make a group. I'm gonna call it Lessons with Abolish.
Oh, lovely.
Oh wait, I think I spelled that right.
Yeah, EULA.
Yeah. Open. There we go. EULA with Abolish.
Lovely. All right. So, books and a publication, handcrafted products, yada yada yada. Right. So like, it doesn't say anything that you can't do these stuff. Like you can still host an event. You just have to make it free to view. You can still host a private event. You just can't physically have the product in the event. But then it's like live in-game events, obtain permission and clearance from the owners of any intellectual property, for example, music, brands, products, celebrities, performance you want to use.
Uh-huh.
And it says, of course, you may host 100% in-game event provided. So, like, I don't... Like, do you just have to make it clear, like, somewhere in the event portion that, like, it isn't connected to Mojang officially? Like, is that what you gotta do? Because, like, I threw this in the chat GPT. Like, I literally threw the question into chat GPT.
Right.
And I asked the question, in regards to events, are content creators that are not official partners with Mojang/Minecraft allowed to host commercial events with sponsors in them? And then ChatGPT responded, under Mojang EULA commercial use guidelines, creators who are not official partners are allowed to host events related to Minecraft, but there are restrictions on commercializing those events. Here's a summary of the key points regarding those sponsors and events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Allowed activity. Events with free entry. You can charge entry fee for in-person events, but they must primarily cover the cost of the event, venue, etc., and not generate significant profit, which makes sense. And then it goes sponsors. Sponsors may be allowed provided that they do not violate the core principles of the guidelines that are not directly integrated in the Minecraft experience. No in-game advertisement or branded content.
Right.
Right? So prohibited activities. In-game sponsors. You cannot use Minecraft gameplay as a platform to display sponsor, branding, ads, or promotions. You cannot excessive monetization. Events probably just aim to generate large profits from it. And then non-partners cannot imply that it is an official relationship with Mojang or Microsoft through their event or sponsorship, which is fair. And it says,
Right.
and I said, how does this work? In-game sponsorships cannot be used in Minecraft gameplay as a platform to display sponsorship, because like I basically just re-asked it. And it said the rule of in-game sponsorships is you cannot use Minecraft gameplay as a platform. Sorry, this means that you cannot directly integrate advertisements or sponsorship promotions into the Minecraft environment itself. So it says you cannot, so like branded builds, you cannot build in-game structures or worlds that promptly feature sponsors, logos, brand imagery, or products. For example, a giant soda can with a soft drink logo in the map, right? Like you can't just, like, say Pepsi wants to do a sponsor, or Coke wants to do a sponsor, like some drink company wants to do a sponsor. You can't build the physical product and put the label on it. You could build the product, you just can't say that it's that sponsorship.
Right.
Right. Custom skins and mods. Releasing custom skins, mods, texture packs that promote a sponsor's brand, product, or service. I.e., you just can't have a texture pack that like has the sponsor everywhere on the map. Can't just do that. Events. Hosting in-game events when sponsor branding appears on items, NPCs, or areas within the map. You can't do that. Branded items, right? You can't introduce custom items or mechanics specifically linked to the sponsor of branded weapons and such, right? What is allowed is sponsorships outside the game. You can acknowledge sponsors in material externals, such as website, event poster, live stream overlays, or video descriptions. For example, you can say this Minecraft event is sponsored by XYZ in a YouTube video intro or in the description before you actually start the gameplay. You can do general funding without integration. Sponsors can support your event or project financially as long as their brand or promotion stays outside the Minecraft gameplay experience. And then you can also do non-branded, like branded merchandise, i.e. t-shirts, hats can be used during in-person events as long as it doesn't enter the Minecraft gameplay. And so I just continued on asking, like, as long as it fits, and then I gave examples like, could I build an event that relates to sponsor without it actually being in the sponsored logo or brand? For example, adding colors, and it said yes. So like, there's just a lot of ruling and different aspects to this that it's like, what if we just always say that this event is not sponsored by Minecraft or like not actually officially Minecraft? Is that just the workaround?
No idea, man.
Like, there's so much to this. Like, it's still possible because I think Mojang, like they still want the creators to do stuff. But I do think it's just Microsoft that's being like nitpicky about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like they're really like dipping their hands in there.
It's like, oh, it's our product. This is what you can and cannot do. Oh, that gave me such a weird optical illusion. I went out of your base, like where the trees were, and I looked up and I saw like the upside down crafting table surface, and I'm like, because you've done the thing, right?
Right.
You've done the thing where it's the like the inverted like inwards point.
Mm-hmm.
So like it looks like a full blown crafting table on the outside,
It does, yeah.
but it's not actually there.
Alright, I want to see what you're seeing. I'm coming.
Some of the leaves are slightly in the way,
That's
but
okay.
like you've done the thing where it's like you look directly at the corner here,
Uh-huh.
right? And like you look at it, and if you like kind of not focus, it looks like the crafting table is there. And so like I was running, I was running by this, and I saw it, and I'm like, why am I seeing the inside of the crafting table upside down? And then I took a step back, and I'm like, wait, it's not even actually built yet. That's the inside of the crafting table. That's why.
That's funny. I'm
This-
a genius, actually.
This event is not endorsed by Microsoft or its subsidiaries, but we are using their product and services. It is a bit much. Yes, chat. This YouTube video is not sponsored by Minecraft, but it is sponsored by Ray Shadows Legends.
Shut up. Oh my god. This Minecraft video isn't sponsored by Minecraft. However, it is sponsored by Ray Shadow Legends, NordVPN,
Raycons.
Honey.
Oh, not Honey.
I know.
Not Honey. They got exposed
Not
for doing
anything but Honey.
shady IP deals.
God, it's awful.
I mean, it's crazy how like Markiplier had a full on crash out about it. And like, there's a clip
was
of
really
Markiplier
funny.
like crashing out. Like, what do you mean? They just give free coupons and like they're paying all this money.
Where
How
does
are
the money
Where
come
does the money
from?
come from? How are they getting the money if they're giving away money? It doesn't make any sense because they aren't making money. So where's the money come from? Oh yes, they're technically sharing your data and leaking it. It's illegal. And then like it became like known about it, and like an investigation went out, and then like that video started like reappearing everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is why you gotta trust Markiplier.
Always trust Markiplier. Dude, are those rates for like saplings on jungle trees just really low?
Yes, no, they are extremely low.
That's so gross because I've been doing this. I've been spawning trees and I started with 4. I have 2.
Yeah, oh, I have 1 on me here. I'm dropping it down on you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, you dropped it that way. Yay!
Yep.
Thank you. That's so
You know,
unfortunate and heartbreaking.
the day some like scandal comes out on like Markiplier, like a hypothetical scandal, I don't think
Right.
anyone's gonna believe it. And if it somehow
No
becomes
one's gonna believe it.
yeah, and if it somehow becomes true, and like Mark did something
I'll feel
like
more betrayed than
I
am
feel
in
like
real
every
life.
single person would be like, is there anything right in the world?
Maybe the world isn't sunshine and rainbows.
Like, yeah, I like again, don't think anything would happen, knock on wood, because it is Markiplier. Markiplier just stays in his own lane and really does not care what people think. But
He's a delight.
he great, and you know what? We should get Markiplier on the server.
We should get Markiplier on the server. This is
Day
true. We
one
should do
day
it.
of Markiplier being on the server.
One day, Markiplier the line SMP.
That would be a crazy. Okay, no. Hold on.
Crazy video. Yeah.
We get. Okay, hear me out.
Hearing you out.
Because I think it would work best this way. MCC. Martin in the Littlewood, Markiplier,
Great start.
Jacksepticeye,
Okay.
Ethan.
Okay.
Ethan Crank Gameplays.
Why Martin? I need to know why Martin.
Because I feel like Martin would have the best energy for that group.
This is true.
Because, like,
That
again,
is funny though.
Martin
You
is
do
like,
also you would want someone who has played the games before on a team like that.
yes, and like both. I think Jack. I know Ethan has like played MCC at least once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Right.
Jack might have also played once before. I think
Mm-hmm.
so. But like those three, right? Because I feel like those 3
Mhm.
in adding Mark into it, and then just having Martin just be like the like person that knows. Because I feel like Martin's a good player, but also Martin just has fun, and I feel like
Yeah.
Martin's also like around the same age demographic where it's not like weird enough to where it
Right.
like you feel like like
That is
it-
also a good point. You would
it-
want them to be around the same age.
like you don't want like if you like I think Shane would also like could work, right? But I feel like a Martin out of
That's
every
true.
like Shane could work. I feel like, but I don't know. I just think Martin fits the best out of anybody for that role, right?
Craziest crossover over the century.
It would be the craziest like crossover for like MCC, but for like a non like random like a Twitch Rivals MCC, right?
Mhm.
That being for Twitch Rivals, I think would be the funniest
That
and
would be insane.
craziest event.
That'd be the craziest team.
It would
of the
have to be
century,
an
I feel like.
it would not be able to be like an in-person event because I feel like if Markiplier went to an MCC in person, I think it would be a full-on like chaos cluster just because of how many people would be there. So it'd have to be like a just like watching from home experience Twitch Rivals. But
Right.
I do feel that would be such an insane like team. And
Oh,
just
yeah,
the
for
the
sure.
vibes would be
No,
so
I'm like I'm
funny and
picturing it,
chaos.
and I'm like the vibes would go crazy. Oh, oops! I fumbled. Oopsies.
Uh-oh. Well,
It's okay. I lived that.
that's good at least. Yeah, no, I'm just I think it'd be so chaotic and crazy and good.
Mhm.
I want like I don't know if Scott has the connections for it, but like
Could you imagine?
it would if I genuinely think if like Nox Crew did another like big sponsor like Twitch rival-esque event for like fun, right? Or even for
Mhm.
charity, right? And they just got a bunch of big different creators that one
Big
have not
names.
like big names that like haven't played the game but like the community still like enjoys them and they have like friends that do play MCC and Minecraft.
Mhm.
It would work, right?
This could be the Minecraft resurgence
It,
again.
round 2 Electric Boogaloo.
This could be the Minecraft resurgence number 15.
Yeah, number however many it is at this point. Just another lockdown situation and then we're golden.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Oh man.
like I don't know. I feel like doing that would be crazy as a team.
Mm-hmm.
I think adding who else would be a crazy like team combination
Hmm.
of just like creators who would I feel would have fun and like fit the like mood of entertainment, right?
Right.
Because like let's be honest, if Markiplier went into MCC, he would not do the best, but
Mhm.
his vibes and energy with like him, Jack, Ethan, and Martin would be astronomically insane. It would do so well. Also,
The numbers would go crazy as well.
oh yeah, like the numbers for like if they added a sponsor for that, it would do so much.
Oh yeah.
But I'm now just
Inside
thinking
of my house.
it's
I
a
need
little
to
dark.
put, like, yeah, I need to put like torches around or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What you need to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Torch.
Mm-hmm.
But then make the torch the top of the like a big torch,
You mean like
um,
a giant torch?
like a big diagonal torch, right? Where you're
Mhm.
actually able to place it.
Right.
But the light source up top is a mixture between magma cubes and glowstone.
That actually would kind of be sick, but I'll have to figure it out because diagonal seems difficult.
Oh, it is difficult. Or you can just place it dead center and on the floor between the chest.
On the floor.
Well, you have them all down here, so it makes sense. Like literally, if you place one dead center here, where I'm like jumping right in front of the chest,
Wait, I'm coming back
it
up.
makes sense because this is where you would normally place it on the block.
Right. Yeah, like in the middle.
Yeah, like dead center there, just at the back.
That's fun. I'll think about it. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do for
Because then it
lighting.
lights up the place a bit better than just torches everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to figure out lighting, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. What was I grabbing again? Oh, I wanted to make the chest. So running out of black stained clay. No.
Yeah, great. Now I'm just thinking of MCC teams that could work. Oh. Oh, Katie's on.
Oak logs. Katie's on.
Yeah, Katie, I just realized Katie's on.
Oh, I didn't even see Katie log on. Yay,
Yeah.
Katie Cooper.
Katie, go burr.
I have a bunch of oak logs in behind my house, so that's where I'm going. Oak trees.
Oh, I see. I want to see another MCC with chilled chaos,
Yeah.
but like a more casual MCC, not like the one from not from like the one from during like San Diego TwitchCon, like just a
Right.
like just another fun group. I feel like chilled with like Ant would work or 5-Up because
Ant
of the
Frost.
like Among Us.
I do really enjoy like the
Bye, Wendy.
non-MCYTs being in MCC. It's very delightful to me.
I think it's just because like there's already let's be honest, there's a lot of like sweat competitive players.
Yeah.
I'm one of them, but there is a dynamic of just being able to be a creator who's just there just to have fun and play it, right? Like I still have fun playing in events, and like if it's an event that's not supposed to be like super sweaty, I don't try as hard, right? I like if we're doing a bit, I'll go along with the bit, right? But
Right.
there's also a difference between a person who's not trying and also someone who's still like just playing the game to play, like just playing at their standard skill level, right?
Right.
Because like when they have a pop off moment, it's way crazier.
It's genuine, yeah.
Versus like, oh, there's Feinberg popping off in a
There
4v1.
goes Feinberg again.
There's
Oh, boy.
Feinberg popping off in a 4v1 in Meltdown.
There goes Feinberg. There he goes.
Like it's crazy when it happens, right? Like it's also like it's insane when like they still do it, but it's different if like Chilled. Like imagine if Chilled did a 4v1 in like Dodgeball, and won a Dodgeball
Would
round in
go
a
crazy.
4v1.
There
It's
was
just-
in one of the recent MCCs, it was an Agreean who got an ace, and it was like a big moment for him.
Well, yeah. It was also like the crazy moment of like when Ash swagged, like first time Ash
Yeah.
did the 4v1
The 1v4 and ace. Dodgebolt.
in Dodgeball with for Rising. And that's the first time it ever happened.
That was
So it was
sick.
like
Yeah.
it
I was so glad I got to watch that like in person. That was crazy.
I want to do another MCC.
That's what I'm saying. Let me in for Pride. I'll be good. MCC, let me in for Pride.
Yeah, I can't.
I
do
like
that.
women. I like women. Is that what you need me to say?
Yeah, I'm just a straight guy. I can't really be in Pride unless I'm an ally.
You can't be in Pride.
Unless
it's
they
okay.
unless they physically state I'm an ally, and even then, I don't think I'd be allowed. I am an ally. I'm just clarifying that now so there's no
just
confusion.
to clarify, he is an ally.
I am an ally. It's just I don't think I'd be allowed in Pride even if I was.
Not usually enough to get into Pride.
Yeah.
Trident guy. Where is he? There you are.
Free Trident?
Ouch.
Don't die, Cherry 5.
I'm trying my best. It is getting me. Oh my god, stop hitting me.
Use
Stop
your
it!
use your shield.
You use your shield.
I don't
Trident.
need one.
I keep forgetting I have it. Honestly, my armor's good enough. I didn't really need it.
Your black die.
Yay! Thank you.
The pansexual Capri Sun, thank you for the follow. Crazy time to follow after this conversation.
They heard that you were an ally. Wait, I got the pansexual Capri Sun too.
That's so funny.
They complimented my pink tuber. Thank you.
He has pronouns too. Yeah, of course we're gonna have pronouns, chat. It's common for the straight guy to have
Everyone
pronouns.
has pronouns. It came
That's
free
not-
with your birth.
It came free with your birth is crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, I make the joke 100 times that I am a cis straight white man. I am like the evil man to the community apparently.
The evil man is crazy.
But I just vibe. Literally, we just
He
vibe.
literally just vibed.
Like,
He's an ally. What can I say?
Cherry, can I mention the conversation towards the end of the Discord that like y'all had?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Okay,
go for it.
so I don't know how it got on topic, but we were just talking like in the Discord. We just talked about like gender and like attraction and whatnot, and it's like Cherry and Appo and like a few others just talking about it, and I'm just dead quiet, and I'm just like I was playing. I think I was doing like parkour or something. No, I think I was doing something.
Wait, there's an image I need to find. There's an image I need to find because I feel like this was us when you were just sitting there. Hang on.
Yeah, no. And so like I was literally just playing like a game. I don't know if I was playing Marvel Rivals or what. I was just playing a game last night. And then like they're all going and they're all talking about like who they are as people and like what they're attracted to and everything. And then I'm just over here and it goes quiet for a few seconds and I just go and I'm just here. I'm just vibing.
Hang on, there's an image. I'll send it to you.
Oh, the Oxbacker, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in.
Oh, not browser. Wait. Add image.
Like, I don't know why. I just get thrown into those conversations and I'm just over here like, yep.
This was us last night with Abolish.
Yeah, hold on.
Hang on, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
1 second. The caption isn't related, but it is very similar.
It is the image. Yes.
Talking about attraction with other gay people, talking about attraction with straight people, and then the baby is abolished.
Yeah, hold on, let me. Yep. Let me just switch this over real quick for chat to see. No. There it is, chat. Yep. Talking about gender trans people. Talking about gender. Yeah, this is me. This is me.
I love that image so much. It's so funny.
It's not even like it's just like talking about gender and like relationships with like LGBTQI plus people, and then there's talking about gender and that with Swiss people. This is basically the entire conversation. I'm like, yep.
It's so funny.
Like, the thing was, I fully understood everything.
You could get it.
Like, I fully understood
but you couldn't contribute.
Yeah, no, it's like you're like there was a point like in my head, right? I wanted to make the comment, but I chose not to. Like, it just does. It's like it doesn't fit, right? Because you're like, oh yeah, you're like, oh yeah, like preferably like femininity and like women and such, and like that's what I like lean towards. And in my head I like paused and like I could be like I also enjoy femininity and women, but like at the same time I told myself, yeah, but it's totally different from what I'm saying versus what Cherry's saying.
It would have been so funny though if you had said that. It would have been so funny.
I know, but I chose not to because I'm like, this is not the time and place for this right now.
really funny.
Hello, CC Raiders. Welcome on in. Hope you had a wonderful stream, CC. Welcome
I
on in,
love talking
Raiders. My name is
about,
Abolish.
gender
I'm on
and
the line
attraction
SMP.
just with anybody also, because I think it's funny when you're talking with like other LGBTQ people, it's like you can get like really in depth about it, but when I'm talking to straight people, it usually is like genuine, just like I like women.
It's like, yeah, it's
Or,
like,
I like men.
yeah, it's like, whatever. Oh, also, CC says hi.
Yay! Hi, Cece.
CC, I hope you had a great stream. No, but like the whole conversation, like I fully understood and get where y'all were coming from, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I was over here like, I'm just a straight dude. I'm just doing my thing.
Token straight dude.
Token straight dude in the group. It is a very big bed.
I am obsessed when groups have like the reverse like minority where
Oh,
like
yeah.
usually what would be like the majority is instead the minority in the
Yeah.
friend group. It's so
So
funny.
so pretty much if I'm in any of those groups, I'm always gonna just be the token cis straight white man.
I say this to my dad also when like me and my brother are talking about like gender or attraction. Is my dad, he always is like, I just like when I was a teenager I just knew, and we're like, good for you, Dad. That's awesome, because it is like awesome to just know that about yourself. It's like it's good to like just know that about yourself, and it's just, you know, the normal expected thing.
Yeah.
It's like in some cases, like in this case where you're like you could feel left out of the conversation, but it's like,
oh yeah, but
it's
not the
what
same.
you like, and it's nice to know that.
Yeah, the other difference, right, for me is like I grew up religious, like Christianity and whatnot, and I still am like I call myself a follower of Christ instead of just a Christian because I don't understand the church as much as before. That's a whole different conversation that I went through. But when we had like my youth coach, because we also had like small groups and whatnot,
right?
And the biggest thing I learned growing up while I was in high school was to, if you were ever going to date someone, whether it was like same gender, same sex, whatever, it was would you also have the idea of you would want to marry them? Because if it was no, then why would you want to date with them in the first place? Because at that point you're taking a part of them and they're taking a part of you, and that means you're never actually fully there.
Interesting point of view.
Yeah,
right?
and so like I looked at that, and then every time in high school, if I had a crush on someone, right,
Oh, no.
I would literally put that thought into my head, and if the answer was no, I would be like, yeah, they're attractive, but they aren't someone that I could actually be with. And
Insane
so like
point of view to put on a child.
Oh, well, not real. I was in high school. I was like fresh. I was a freshman, and to be honest though, like I also learned in psychology from my psychology teacher. The average high school relationship is roughly 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Right.
On average. So like at that point, from learning what I learned from my like youth coach, and then also from my psychology teacher, I was like, yeah, I'd rather just try to find someone who I'm compatible with and like have the intent of wanting to marry them in the future.
Yeah, like being like what's the word? I guess devoted and loyal is really
Yeah.
good.
I was just Christian as well.
Someone
My
in my
parents never
chat,
let
my
me date
friend
people
Evan, says they
really,
used
so
to
I
do
was
the
so
same thing.
awkward from a
Hilarious.
dating perspective. You know what, Jaw? That's fair. Jaw
What
just
did
went.
Josh say?
I was raised as a Christian as well, and my parents never let me date people really, so I was just a socially awkward from a dating perspective.
Oh no.
And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. I understand that.
Hashtag relatable.
So it's good and bad, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, like there is a lot to understand from relationships, but you know what the crazy thing was? All my friends that were in relationships throughout high school, I saw it from a third person perspective. And so as a person, right? And it's just me as a person, if there's ever something I want to learn, and I take a lot, like, I also take a lot of inspiration from like anime characters, from like the good men in anime, especially in like especially from like romance anime, right? Like I'll see what they do, and I'll see what like the good aspects of it, and I'll try to like incorporate that into my life. both in like from shonens, from romance animes, from like slice
It
of life,
does sound like a
all
little
of that.
cringy.
Oh
But
yeah,
like,
no, but like it's actually
whatever helps you out. You know
oh
what
no,
I mean?
exactly. But like whatever helps like out in the first place. But what was funny is because of all this and from my like third person perspective, I became the person people came to ask questions towards.
That's so funny.
And I've never dated in the first place. And so I'm like, but well, they're like, hey, we're having this issue, right? Like it would be like
Abolish
friends.
becomes the group relationship therapist.
No, literally, that's what it was. Like people would ask me, like, hey, how do I get to know this person better, or like, how do I make this person like feel better? And I'm like,
An
well,
outsider's perspective can be really good too, right?
yeah, it's
So-
just I always learn from their mistakes. So anytime in the
That's
future
so
now, I'm
funny.
like, okay, no, not what to do.
That's so funny.
And it's just crazy. So
I've been in 2 relationships. One before I realized I was a lesbian, and then one after. And I think I just have a communication issue. I think that's just my thing.
well, communication's everything in a relationship, and that's like
Yeah,
a key
exactly.
component.
Like that's the thing. That's probably the reason why both of those didn't last. Well, one actually the
Little Schmidt, thank you for the
with
follow.
my
I appreciate it.
ex-girlfriend,
Welcome
that
on
one
in.
lasted really long, but for it like was looking pretty bad for like a while. So and that's where communication probably could have either fixed it or ended it sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It happens. It's a learning experience.
Yeah. But then that's like also I didn't have a lot of friends either at that point too. So like having someone else to talk to probably also could have helped as well.
Yeah, because then they could be like, Cherry Fire, what in the world are you doing right now? You're making these stupid mistakes. Just dump the
Cherry
person
Fire,
at this
why
point.
are you with a man?
Yeah.
Cherry Fire, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you like
What's
this?
going on, man?
But you know, it's so funny because I've had these exact same conversations I've had with other people, and every time I tell them this, they're like, either they understand it or they're completely baffled by like me
I'm
saying.
like both baffled and I get it.
Well, yeah, it's like the whole point of like I've never dated because I've always wanted like I always had the intent towards marriage, but it also doesn't help because of how I am as a person, right? So the other issue, and it kind of also helps in a third person like therapy thing, is I constantly like work to improve myself. So I set my standards higher. And so when someone comes to me and they're like, "Hey, does this person like good for me, you think?" And I ask them like, "Okay, what have they done for you?" And they're like, "Well, they've done this." And I'm like, "That's just being a basic decent human.
That's just being a
raise
person.
raise your standards. Come on, raise your standards.
raise them up a little bit, girl. Come on.
Come on. Like that's what I've done. Like I've done that to both guys and girls.
Yeah,
like-
I feel like that is especially like an issue with like women usually.
I'm like, they've opened the
least
door
what
for
I've
you.
noticed.
Great. They should have done that always. That's just being a decent
That's
human
just being
being.
a nice man, nice guy. Oops.
I have
Why did you
fallen,
fall?
but it's fine
No.
because ghosts don't take
Alright, I can fix
damage.
it.
I was gonna just use a water bucket to get back up.
Oh, I forgot they gave you access to water buckets.
We
now.
shouldn't. It's just broken.
It's just broken.
But until it
Gotta
gets
take
removed,
advantage of it while you
I'm
have
using it now.
I just turned all of my jungle logs into planks when I definitely should not have.
Well,
Oopsies.
Where's the closest
Well.
jungle biome?
Right. I thankfully I my what's it called? The my little jungle wood farming. I went in with 4 saplings and I came out with 5.
Yeah, okay, so you made
So-
at least one profit.
I made 1 profit.
Do you think a bigger tree produces more?
I don't think so, because I did a bunch of like big trees, I remember, and then that didn't have like I think that made my sapling count smaller.
Less,
So
got
I was
it.
doing-
More wood, less sapling. Got it. Yeah, I really do think you should just raise the bed up by 1.
Yeah, I think it would be funny. I just need a bunch of slime so I can do that.
Mm-hmm. You'd also have to be able to
That's
hide the
not fair.
corner. You wouldn't be able to do like the edges of wool
Yeah.
because the slime would appear on the sides.
It
so
would
you'd have-
also kind of be like a dropper because you have to land it exactly.
yeah, exactly on it. But to be fair, there are like big openings to where you could put the slimes.
Forgot what I came down here for. Oh, it was iron blocks.
Cannon?
What?
Iron blocks equal cannon.
Oh, you and your cannon brain. No, there's a iron on the front of the chest that I'm making, so.
Where do you think you for the fall? I appreciate. I've fallen in the box. Hold on.
Oh, he's stuck.
The box is gonna lose the torches, but it's fine.
I'll fix it later.
Can it?
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
What is this? Is this supposed to be a chest? Yeah, a
Yeah, this
chest.
is the second chest. Yes, sir.
Got it. Actually, do I have a
Actually
Pokemon
fix
pack to
the
open?
torches now. Do you have a Pokemon pack to open?
Well, I just thought I saw my card that I got last night, and it just reminded me if I had a TCG pocket pack.
Mm,
No, but seriously, this is a Zero Aura card that I got. It's pretty much like mint. There's like the
Mm.
tiniest a sliver of like white, like you know how like the cards have those like
Right.
white specks. It's at the very very top, and you can only see it because it's a holographic, and it's you can only see it,
right.
but you can only see it if the light's exactly shining on it. So like it's basically like it's so small. Like if I took a photo and I send you this,
Mhm.
you would not know. Like, hold on. Let me.
I need to make so many freaking barrels. Why did I have to make them out of barrels?
Yeah, okay. Like, but, dot. Like, even at like different viewpoints, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't. If I sent you that, you would say there's no speck, no scratch.
Let me see.
I sent it to
Oh,
you on
yeah.
Discord. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing there. Nothing.
Right.
No spec. It is the spec. If you look at the top of it, it is
Mm-hmm.
on the white part, like top of the card, right above the 1 in the
Mhm.
120. It is the thinnest,
see.
tiniest line, and you can't see it unless
Oh,
it's
no.
shined
no.
in the reflection of light.
That's kind of funny, though.
But like that basically means that card's most likely still a 10 in a PSA
Mm.
grading. It's
Right.
either a very high 9 or it is a 10. Because
Mhm.
like the sides are even, there's no other visible markings on the card,
Mhm.
and I'm
Man,
happy
I don't know
have
anything
it.
about Pokemon cards.
Basically, a PSA 10 is if there's like almost no misperfections on it. Like it's basically almost perfect.
Right,
Like there
okay,
still can be
that
some
makes
very subtle things. Like for example, that little scratch. I don't know the equivalent of
Right.
if it would still be counted as a 10 or not, but it's still basically. Man, that's only if I wanted to grade it.
I see.
So, but yeah, no. I get more cards hopefully today. I'm waiting for another card to notify me that it's shipped over
I
here,
believe.
and then I'm stopped buying
That's
cards for a little bit.
exciting.
But I'm fine with that. And then also, my chat knows this, but I caved and I bought a U2's plushie.
Oh, which one?
So story to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh dang
Oh,
it.
sorry, I pushed you off.
I'm just gonna, you know what? Just
Wait,
in
I
ca-
can make a scaffolding.
Nope, too late.
Or okay,
There goes your
great,
torches.
Awesome.
There goes your torches.
Great,
Um,
awesome. Thanks, Abolish.
You're welcome. Yeah, particular card are mass produced and sometimes come a little wonky. PSA 10 means a physical card is a 1-to-1 match of the identical source. Yeah, basically it means it if you see it online, it pretty much looks exactly the same as if the card was there. If it was like drawn up in like Illustrator, like there's zero
Yeah.
perfection. Which
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm curious if MCC cards are gonna have like the ability to be graded, because like how can you compare?
Mm,
You know what I mean?
right. I am so excited for my MCC cards. I want them so bad.
I do too.
I
But
think I have an extra tick of excitement though because I made.
well, yeah,
5 of
you
them.
drew them. I'm excited because I want to try to collect them all.
I also am super excited because Avondale said that he thinks that mine are like the most exciting ones, just like
Oh
as
yeah,
a concept.
you're-
Because the blue bats they connect. It's super cool.
Oh yeah, no, like it's crazy because like there are also Pokemon cards that do that, but they're
Right,
much in a
right, right,
smaller.
right,
It's like
right.
you actually did something that's a proper like variation.
Tee-hee.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the MCCs, but I bought a
Want
U2's
them so
plushie.
bad. Which one? Sorry, tell your story.
Yeah, so this one has a story to it, okay? So a few nights ago, I hopped on late, and I just want to see if anyone was on. This was like a day or two after the White Room, just to be I was gonna vibe just for a little bit, and I see Forcey's on. And Forcey was somewhere far off, far off building a the boat, right? And we get on the topic of like creators in the Minecraft space, and we get on the topic of techno.
Right.
Okay. And so we were just talking about how like it's still crazy about like we have. I think on top of like you don't often see many creators, especially in the Minecraft space, like pass away, especially so early on because
Yeah.
age-wise and whatnot, right? And we talked about it, and then Forcey's like, "Oh yeah, there's actually something crazy." And so Forcey heard this from Redoons, but I guess during Christmas on Amazon, a company stocked techno plushies.
Really?
Yes, and they are
Uh-huh.
official U2's plushies. They aren't like counterfeits.
Okay.
And so Forrester was telling me, it's like, yeah, there was a limited stock. He's like, when Red saw there was like 15, and when I saw there was like 10 and whatnot. And I went on Amazon just to like think about it. Okay. I'm like, just to see if there actually was it still there on Amazon or was it like actually sold out, right? I go on there, then there's just 20 in stock.
Oh my goodness.
So this company has bought in bulk all these techno plushies. The sitting plush, the big hog lay down plush one.
Oh.
And they are reselling them on Amazon as a third party. But they're the official like 1 foot tall plushie. And of course they're like doubled the cost of the plushie because like one, they aren't made anymore, and also because Technopass, so like they are making a form of profit, like more profit than what they should, which is wrong, of course.
Yeah.
But I
But you
saw
have
it.
the opportunity to get one.
Yeah, I'm like, but you have the opportunity to get one, and I'm like, it's $80 for the plush.
Oh,
But
heartbreaking.
yeah, but I'm like, but I can spend my like credit card points that you get for like using a debit like credit card.
Right.
And and I'm like I have like 25 points. I can bring this down to like $55.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm only paying $20 more than what I would normally pay for it. I'll do that. And so I bought the
That's
plushie.
interesting. That's
So I bought the
crazy.
Techno Sit plushie.
Adorable. I loved that one.
So I don't know if I don't know if it will come with everything of U2's or it's just the plush itself, but it does say in the description that it is the official certified U2's plush, which you can't falsify marketing on, especially when it links it to the because like if you go on to Amazon and you go to the Amazon like U2 store that U2's has, and you type in techno, it brings up that, so it is connected to U2's.
I see.
So I'm like,
Well, I hope it comes to you safe and sound.
hopefully, it's supposed to come by the end of February, like between the 16th and
Ooh.
20th.
That's It's nice.
And if it does, that means I get a 1 foot tall Techno plushie sitting
Yes.
nearby.
The cutie.
Yeah. Like, I am a big fan of Technoblade. Always have been.
Mhm.
So, like, if I knew about those that during Christmas, I probably would have bought it during Christmas time. But, like,
Mhm.
another thing that I bought of Techno's is because, like, I already have his hoodies. I have like 2 hoodies of his and whatnot. But for
Mhm.
Christmas, I bought keycaps that he was selling. Like, the
Ooh.
actual Techno site was selling. And so
Ooh.
they're only the keycaps were 2 of like the T and the B logo,
Mhm.
and then there was 2 of the like hog with the crown. That's his iconic little other.
Oops. I
How much?
fumbled. Continue.
How much fall damage did you take?
Half a heart.
Okay. um, but so then it's this like little logo crown with his like little hog,
Mhm.
and then the other ones are like the space bar that just says Technoblade never dies on it. And then it's in white with red lettering, WASD, and then red with white lettering, G Easy for GG Easy. So
Right.
the only keycaps that I took out of that though, it's like they're all in the packaging still, besides the 2 that I took out, were the 2 hog with the crown ones. And I put one on my escape key in the top left of my keyboard, and one in the bottom right control key. So every time I
See.
look down at the keyboard now, there's just little Techno logos. And my
That's
keyboard's already
cute.
like black, gray, and red. So like they
Mhm.
actually fit with the theming as well, so they don't like randomly stand out.
That's good. Like you don't want anything to like be too.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I didn't
colored.
do the other keycaps, just because one, they
Makes
were
sense. No, that
a
makes
bit
sense.
they were slightly taller than my other one, like
Mhm.
than the keycaps that are on this one. And so I didn't want WASD to feel all big and wonky, and then when I tried pressing a separate key, it felt different. Same with the
Mhm.
spacebar, just because that's competitiveness. So that's why I put it in the corners of the keyboard, where I wouldn't have to
Alright,
worry about
I
it.
think this chest is done.
Nice.
Yippee.
Hey, there's some scaffolding up there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'll get it.
You're so kind.
Yep, always helping out, Cherry Fire.
Abolish the friendly and helpful ghost.
Yep, got it.
Yay, thank you.
9 scaffolding. Oh, well.
Yay, thank you. All right. I also I have in my backpack like 9 yeah,
Stacks of
exactly
stuff.
9 stacks of chicken also, because I went to May's chicken farm and she was like, you can just take anything you
Oh,
want.
yeah,
I was like,
no.
I guess I'll take the chicken because I'm starting a restaurant.
Yeah,
So I
honestly
put this in
crazy
my
that May
kitchen.
finished the 50K
Mm-hmm.
before everyone else.
She started yesterday.
I
is
know.
also the
That's,
funny
what I'm
thing.
saying. Like, May started late because I know Water was working on it for a while, and then
Yeah. It's crazy.
yeah, it's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use this kitchen whenever you want. Make food for funsies, and then
No,
you can sell it in
yippee.
my restaurant if you want. I can make like Abolish's little corner. Abolish's corner of food. Ghost corner.
You've
Yeah,
actually,
this is I love my bed house.
yeah, you've actually expanded from when I saw this last.
Yeah.
You have
I've
full.
expanded it just a little bit. Yeah, we got
Is
like
this-
a bar here.
This is clever, using the step stool up as like a way to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw 4C you've done similar on rats, but I didn't think it would be like applicable to anywhere else besides, I think, if you were small. But no, like this works.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna end my stream. Are you
Yeah.
gonna be streaming for a bit longer?
No, it's about to be like 3 hours, so I'm probably also gonna
Oh yeah.
end it there. 'Cause I
I'll
usually
find
end around
someone to raid. If you're still hanging out after, I might come back after like a snack or something.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe,
see.
possibly. I do not know.
We'll see.
But
All right.
all
Bye,
good.
Abolish. fish.
Goodbye, chat. How do I leave? How do I leave? I'm stuck in the house.
How do I leave? How do I leave?
How do I get out?
There's an exit over here.
Oh, that's
There's a way
why.
out this way.
Oh,
Or through the kitchen. Yeah.
oh, that's
So
nice.
I've got little.
You got little
tunnels
hidey
up my
holes?
entire base. Yeah.
Very, very
Bye,
cool.
Vale.
Awesome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, chat. We're gonna end stream. Very fun conversations and hangouts. We're gonna raid into someone. I don't know who we're gonna be raiding into, but we're gonna raid into someone. And then we're just gonna vibe. We're gonna have fun. So I hope y'all did enjoy. I will see you all on Sunday. With not gonna ask. I'll see you all on Sunday for some block wars. That's probably gonna be one of the most chaotic block wars there is. Just because I'm gonna be working on a bunch of different stuff, and my team is one of the lowest skilled teams. None of us have played a block wars on that team, so I'm going to be a full IGL and try to help us win, but also have fun, because that's my goal, is for us to have fun but do well as a team. But with that being said, we're gonna raid into someone and call it there for today. Let's see who do we want to raid into. Refresh. Who do you want to raid? Let's see, chat. Who do you want to raid? You know, we're gonna raid into Fanity. And also, for some reason, I'm not following Fanity, but we'll do that once you raid. Anyway, chat, thank you all for having me today. You have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. Joining on the raid. We can leave right on after if you need to. It helps me out. It helps them out. As always, you have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I will see you all on Sunday. And remember, abolish your regret. Goodbye.